Chelsea back again. That. I almost fucking bought that shirt, eh? Fucking wicked.
Good shirt.
Where's my beverage? Welcome back to the show.
Your microphone, Ben.
Welcome back to the show. Might need that. Special brand new day it is this morning.
A brand new day.
The day after we both seen Spider-Man. Yeah. Brand new day.
Yes.
And now I'm empty inside. I don't know about you.
It does feel like we've been building up to this moment.
Yeah, I had the fucking post-nut clarity after.
Like when you finish a TV show or like a really good movie, you're like...
Or a really like weird wank, and then you just like...
Yeah, you're like, oh, now you're done. You're done. You're done for the day.
And it was over so fast.
Another!
Give me a minute, I'll get it back up. We also had Comic-Con last weekend.
Yes.
Bit of news on that. Marvel returned triumphantly to Hall H.
Yes, I have.
But before we get into all of the Marvel of it all, before we marvel at all of the...
Marvel it all up.
All of it. All of the... Yep.
How am I?
Yeah.
I'm all right. You know what I mean? I'm pretty good. Same.
But different.
Music. Yeah, I've been doing music a bit.
Yeah.
And not been playing much games, actually, thinking about it.
I've been sick for a couple of days, and I've put a shameful amount of hours into Minecraft.
You know what? Perfect game to play when you're sick.
100%.
Perfect game to play when you're sick. It's
100%.
Not too mind consuming in a way. Playing some F1 actually.
F1.
Yeah, me and the boys started a small little
F1 tournament,
like calendar. So yeah,
Grand Prix.
Yeah, I forget how hectic, like how much focus that game takes.
Oh,
because obviously you have to manage your tires, you have to manage it. It is a bit like whoa. And then it was real weird going from that game after we downloaded something on Game Pass. It's some sort of like Russian roulette game. It's like an indie game. It's like 1 gig. And we played it, and it's like there's a shotgun in the middle of the table, and then you get all these like specializations where you can like see what the next shell is, and then everyone goes around the table in turns, and then you have to like you either shoot yourself or shoot each other. It's like a Russian roulette game.
Yeah, right.
So simple.
Yeah.
But fuck, it's quite funny, man.
Yeah, no,
it like the three of the boys were playing it, and it was just funny because it's just like we just kept going, and then I just started using all my specializations in one of my moves until I figured out, all right, the next shell was safe, and then I shoot safe, and then I shot and ended up winning, and it was just like one of those simple games we're probably
like lethal,
Yeah, we probably won't ever play it again. It's like one of those one-off games, but it was really funny. Yeah. I just thought that I'll try and remember the name, but yeah.
Russian roulette game.
Yeah, it's really, really funny. Those indie games are fun to play sometimes.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Especially if it's only a couple of nights.
Yeah. Do you want to get into the news?
Yeah.
Comic-Con.
What
was announced? We made predictions last week.
We did make predictions.
Off the cuff, we said probably Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider and Black Panther 3.
Yeah, Panther 3, yep.
And those were the two big announcements.
They were the two big announcements.
I would say proven we're the oracles of...
We are. Oh, and we said Deadpool and Wolverine, but we did say Deadpool.
Yeah, exactly right.
And...
the exact situation that happened.
What did I say? One of his first questions was,
why is Thor crying? Yeah. We're the oracles, man. We can see the future.
We are the watchers. What was it? I saw the little, it's like not really a proper vlog. It was more of a video of Ryan Reynolds. He put up a video on his socials.
Because he was at the convention, like in costume, so nobody knew it was him, but he was just taking pictures with a bunch of fans and stuff.
I love when an actor is connected to a character so well.
Yeah.
Like, and it is true.
And to like the fan base
yeah,
as well.
And
it
is true when people say sometimes he's just playing himself out there. Like every version of Ryan Reynolds in a movie is just a version of Deadpool, which is also Ryan Reynolds. It is, and you can tell he was just happy. And how cool would it be as a fan to see that video after that you got a photo with this cool cosplayer?
You're like looking at the photo on your
and you're like, holy shit, that's Deadpool, bro. I just took a
picture with Deadpool. I'd love to go to San Diego Comic-Con one year. There was a little bit of controversy though, like as far as like the Hall H panel.
Yep.
You got all these people lining up. The way that they do it apparently is archaic. The way that you actually get a seat in Hall H. And there was apparently about 500 people that waited in line that were supposed to get in.
And didn't?
And the Comic-Con people have come out and said, somebody must have counterfeited wristbands because there should only be enough wristbands for
I feel like if that's happened, they really need to knuckle down on that maybe in the future, because that's quite unfair on the people that waited for. And
people save up like
that's what I mean.
To go to Comic-Con and
it's sometimes it is a once in a lifetime opportunity for something like that.
Yeah.
So they
disgusting,
really,
man.
Yeah, it is.
It's actually like just foul. But on the positive side,
Ryan Gosling.
I'm Ghost Rider.
Yeah, we've been talking. We have, but it's been talked about for years.
Yeah,
about him playing Ghost Rider, but it's also just talked about him getting into the MCU.
He's especially with Ghost Rider, he's kind of gone to the Tom Holland school of manifestation, I feel.
Yes.
Have you seen all of
I have.
Like the compilations of him in interviews?
I thought about this. I was laying in bed.
Ghost Rider was the coolest character.
It was last night or the night before, and I was sitting there and I was like, do you reckon, because he came out in an interview at the start of the year and said like he feels like Project Hail Mary is the best thing he's ever been in.
Yeah.
And it's his like magnum opus movie. Like it's his
so far.
Yeah, like it's his movie that he'll show his kids, you know, like I did this. Do you feel like now that he's done that, he's gone, all right, time to join the MCU
I reckon,
money train
I reckon
and
100%.
Run.
You're onto something there.
Yeah, run a Ghost Rider movie. Like now that, not saying that joining the MCU makes you not a respectable actor.
But you want to get your you want to do your indie movies, you want to do your Oscar movies,
things you want to do, especially because Marvel now is such a machine.
Yeah, you will get
that it's chugged.
Stuck in there
all right, you're in a Ghost Rider movie. Now you're in a Midnight Suns movie. Now you're in the next Avengers movie.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's like, and they're big projects.
Yeah,
that you have to focus.
They're big time commitments as well. Like you think about how
so
much.
that's what I thought about the other day. I was like, oh, maybe he's gone. You know what? It's paycheck time.
I had a similar bit of a side tangent, but the same kind of principle. I was watching Spider-Man Brand New Day last night.
Yes. And
the trailer for that movie, The End of Oak Street, was on ahead of it. The one with the dinosaurs and stuff.
I didn't get the full trailer. I got a little teaser.
Yeah.
The teaser trailer.
But it looks kind of interesting. We were talking, side note, we were talking about 4DX. And like, the one where the thing moves and stuff. And we're like, what would you go and watch? I'm like, I don't think I'd want to watch many movies for the first time in 4DX.
I feel like that's a second time experience.
It's a second viewing. Yeah. So like I could go and watch the Odyssey a second time in 4DX.
I think I saw a clip of that and it looked pretty freaking cool.
Get sprayed with water and stuff. But I was like, maybe like a Jurassic Park would be cool, or a Mummy movie. Anything that's actually like a theme park ride.
It would be a big movie experience, if that makes sense. Not like a small movie. You'd want a
big
grandiose
blockbuster.
Yeah.
Maybe like a Jumanji.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. But who's in that but Ewan McGregor and Anne Hathaway, who's also in like 5 other movies this year. I think she's like...
I feel like it's... Any actor that's in the Odyssey is in like
every other movie this year.
A bunch of... Besides Matt Damon. But that's because he's the lead of the Odyssey.
But yeah, she's in like 5 movies. I'm like, every movie that comes out this year has Anne Hathaway in it. And then I realized I was watching some interviews for the Odyssey with like the press interviews, and she's pregnant now. I'm like,
bank them all up. Yeah.
Get them all out and then have a baby.
Side note, back to the Ryan Gosling thing.
Yeah. Backtrack.
No. Yeah. Is it quite ironic that the same panel he was announced as Ghost Rider is also the same panel as the new Black Panther? There's something to that. That's an inside joke. Feige did that on purpose.
What? Because
imagine the new Black Panther. Ryan Gosling walks out. Oh no, we got to mix it up.
Somebody has to edit that.
Yeah,
that'd be hilarious.
Just because of that meme that went around for years about him being casted in everything.
Yeah.
But
they robbed us.
We've got some big names in the MCU now, if you think about it.
We always have.
I know, but it's just like...
What do you mean? I mean, like Ryan Gosling is probably one of the biggest stars.
That's what I mean, like proper
right
established
now.
people coming over now. And then there's talks of like Adam Driver and all that sort of stuff.
Oh yeah, there was the interview recently where it's like, oh, every time we have an MCU project, we call Adam Driver on Zoom and pitch him, and then he passes. So that makes me think, how many what roles have they offered Adam Driver all this time? Like
Ryan Gosling
definitely offered him Reed Richards before Pedro.
Yeah, 100%. Well, that's another one. Pedro's in the MC. You know what I mean?
Oh, like, that's a good point. Yeah.
Ryan Gosling is going to be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and in Star Wars.
Oh, yeah. So I wanted to bring this up.
Wow.
I wanted to bring this up. And it's a take that I've seen online. I mean, he's already in the Disney household at the moment, right? He's already hanging out with the mouse. Yeah. But... All right. Look into my eyes. It's my penance stare. What was I saying? Star Wars Starfighter, right? Yes. They must be really happy with Star Wars Starfighter if they've got Ryan Gosling and Sean Levy directing.
Yes. Oh, because he's directing that, isn't he?
Because Sean Levy, who he did a bunch of work on Stranger Things. He did that movie Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds. Deadpool Wolverine. He directed Deadpool Wolverine. And now he's going and directing Star Wars Starfighter currently with Ryan Gosling. Yep. They must be really happy with Star Wars Starfighter if they're like,
all right, we're signing you up for a project. Yeah.
And apparently it's like Ryan Reynolds. No, Gosling.
Gosling, too many Ryans.
Apparently, I'm just going to call him Gosling and Reynolds. That'll make it easier. So Gosling and Sean Levy working on the set of Star Wars Starfighter. Gosling was pitching a Ghost Rider movie to Sean Levy on set.
That makes me even more excited because I know he's, like you've said in interviews, he's manifested it and talked about it, but that makes me, he's like excited to be the character. Yeah. Which also makes me, it's not a big actor getting a paycheck and going, cool, I'm now in the MCU. It's an actor going, I want this to happen.
Yes.
It's like the Deadpool stuff with the other Ryan.
It's exactly the same thing.
It's the exact same
thing. Exactly the same thing. I wanted to also speculate. So there's been a couple of Ghost Riders in the comics.
Yes.
I don't think he's playing Johnny Blaze.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I think he's playing the second Ghost Rider, Danny Ketch. Based on... So they've said that they wanted to do a Ghost Rider based on a very specific comic run. Yep. They asked Kevin Feige, is he playing Johnny Blaze or Danny Ketch? Kevin Feige says, I'm going to let Ryan Gosling disclose that when he's ready. The logo, that's the logo of the Danny Ketch Ghost Rider from the 90s.
I said this to Ben off when we were the first,
when the news broke.
When the news broke. It's giving me the vibes of Ant-Man. How Ant-Man is not Hank Pym, it's Scott Lang.
Yeah.
So it's...
And Johnny Blaze even, he wasn't even the first Ghost Rider. He was the first one
but that's what I mean. It's Johnny Blaze is the one everyone thinks of.
Yeah.
So...
I think doing Danny Ketch...
It's a good pivot, and it also opens the door of another actor being picked up to be...
Nicolas Cage.
A Johnny...
Bring him back.
A Johnny Blaze.
Bring him back.
In either a future project, in the project. They might even cast someone to show... Yeah. Remember, is it the second Ghost Rider when he's with the guy on the horse? I forget. It's been years.
Oh, no, it's in the first
Ghost
Rider.
First one, yeah.
Carter Slade.
Yeah.
And they had that whole Ghost Riders, the song playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. It opens a door, and it's cool that other comic characters that are still a pivotal character is still getting a nice run.
I don't know if they've announced that this is going to be R-rated, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be. The last R-rated movie that the MCU did was Deadpool Wolverine, directed by Sean Levy.
Oh, yeah.
So you're going to get Sean Levy to do R-rated again. You might as well get him to come and do a really gritty... And that 90s run with Danny Ketch, I think that's the coolest Ghost Rider bike design that we've had. I was showing you...
the design.
I'll chuck it up in the edit. But yeah, that's my favorite. It's my favorite Ghost Rider design. It's the one that I actually read comics of when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Johnny Blaze and the Nicolas Cage movies. I really enjoy Spirit of Vengeance, specifically the second one.
Yeah.
That's actually
I think I need
a little bit of a guilty pleasure movie of mine. but I hope that I'm right with my my theory with it being Danny Ketch Ghost Rider.
Yeah, no, I'm really keen to see where they go with it.
Yeah.
It's cool characters.
You know what's also like funny about it? So I kept seeing these edits of this movie that Ryan Gosling was in ages ago called A Place Beyond the Pines, which you've probably seen them on TikTok or whatever. It's like, this is Ghost Rider, and it's a scene from that movie, and he's got like really blonde hair, and he's like a motorcycle guy for the circus.
I think,
and he's like covered in
clips.
tattoos,
Yeah,
and
I think I have seen clips.
I've only watched half of it because I was sick this week, so I kind of like fell asleep. Also, I got halfway through the movie. It was a perfect point for me to pause it and then come back to it. I'm going to probably watch the rest of it tonight. But who else is in that movie? None other than Mahershala Ali.
Oh, really?
So I was watching it. I was like, this could be, if they're still going to go with Mahershala as Blade, like, put them two together. And they were acting opposite each other in this movie. And I was like, I kind of really want this. I kind of really want a Midnight Suns movie.
The more you sit there and you think about it, Gosling has some range, eh?
100%. He can do comedy. He can do serious. He can do...
Because everyone thinks of him in The Notebook and rom-com sort of stuff.
I don't think that anymore. I think everybody used to think Ryan Gosling in the Notebook. I'd say if you go to most... women and say Ryan Gosling, they'll probably say The Notebook.
Because even like...
just based on...
recently, obviously, Project Hail Mary, Drive, I watched recently, which was awesome.
Yeah. Blade Runner
I've recently watched, which is really good. Is it The Fall Guy? The one where he plays the stunt double?
Yeah. I've not watched that. Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really, really enjoyed that movie, like...
Have you seen
heavily.
The Nice Guys?
The Nice Guys,
with Russell Crowe. That movie's so good. I love that movie so much.
The bit where he punches the window and he's playing. Imprinted in my mind. Yeah. Me and Tam sat and watched that, and that was such a good movie to watch.
That is,
or even the one where he opens the boot and he just shuts it again because the kid's in there. He's like, nah.
Yeah. Or when like Russell Crowe breaks his arm, and he's like, ah!
Yeah.
Like. In reality, that would be me.
He definitely has range, and
he's just Ken.
Yeah, Barbie, and but that's what I mean. If people was in there like
him and Shang-Chi,
yeah, I've seen that. It's like Ghost Rider and Shang-Chi fighting each other,
or like trying to distract Doctor Doom.
If people like are a bit worried, I don't want him. It's like, you've actually got to research a little and look. You can tell he would be able to do it.
This is spot on casting for me.
Especially if they go with the.
I think in either version of it they go with, it'll work, and I hope it's good. I don't see how it could not be.
Yeah.
Touch wood. Ghost Rider's cool, man. Like, how do you fuck it up?
Like, you've got a cool character, a very good actor, and a director.
Solid director as well.
Director, they're happy to work with each other too, and have previously just done something.
Tell you what, it makes me. I'm already excited for Star Wars Starfighter.
Makes
me more excited about Star Wars Starfighter as well.
In the other news,
Black Panther 3.
Mm-hmm. I'm super excited for this now.
So, are you gonna go and watch The Long Walk now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because there's 2 actors now
that are maybe going to be in the MCU.
One's a maybe.
There's a big rumor. Big rumor.
But
the 2 main guys in that movie.
I'm very keen. I've seen people. At first, I saw people saying they wanted. I forget his name.
The fella from F1, right?
Yeah, Idris.
Yeah.
Idris. I forget.
Something Idris.
Yeah.
Not Idris Elba.
No.
Something Idris.
Yeah. But then a lot of people have now just recently been putting Chadwick and the new guy side by side.
They look so close.
And people saying, yeah, Idris, you did not have a shot.
Yeah, they look so close.
People like, this is perfect casting. Because he's going to be the son too, which we've discussed on the pod.
Yeah.
That was in my MCU.
The Oracles, man.
That was in my MCU thing.
Yeah.
I feel like the second movie post-credit scene kind of led to that. The fact, because remember, his son's in the post-credit scene.
Yes.
So it kind of led to that. I'm more interested to see the whole time jump thing because but it's MCU. They'll figure it out.
Yeah, they'll figure it out.
But I'm super keen for this now, man. I know a lot of people were saying yes.
Keep talking about Black Panther. I need to put a cable in that.
Oh, yes. I know a lot of people were saying they wanted the recasting and they thought the recasting should have been done earlier. But I feel like the second Black Panther movie was still a very good movie. It has its flaws, but it has like its positives to it. Shuri got a real good, nice run to shine in that movie. But I feel like it maybe would have been too soon if we recasted. They could have gone with the recasting and got away with it, but I feel like the timeline of it all has kind of worked out in a very nice way, especially since Doomsday's coming up. Shuri's in that. So the Black Panther is in that. And with the whole Secret Wars lining up, I feel like it's a good time to announce a new casting member for the Black Panther. I feel like it's worked out really well.
Who knows how after Secret Wars, the universe is going to come apart and reshape together.
My early predictions is he might even get some sort of recognition in Secret Wars. You never know. He might.
Oh, he probably will be in Secret Wars. That might very well be his
Black
debut.
Panther 2028? Oh yeah, that's his
Secret
debut.
Wars is 2027 next year.
Yeah, so that's what
we got a good run ahead of us. So we've just had
Ghost Rider.
I'm just thinking. So the MCU, everybody's like, it's been rocky ever since Endgame.
I don't care. It's back.
Let's just go last year onwards. So we have Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, Spider-Man: Brand New Day, Wonder Man. We're about to get Vision Quest that looks really good. Doomsday, which I saw the trailer for on the big screen.
Yeah, same. I was going to bring it up when we talk about I got to see Dune and Doomsday trailers back to back.
Oh, I'm jealous. I've seen the Dune trailer in the theater, but yeah.
The new one?
Yes. No. The
new one that that just came out. Goosebumps.
Oh.
We were talking about Ludwig last week. That Hans Zimmer soundtrack in the big theater. Oh, that shit hit.
Oh, I'm so excited.
The chant. Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, continue. Yeah. Doomsday,
Secret Wars, Ghost Rider, Black Panther 3, and then probably X-Men.
And whatever else is going to be announced. Because do you honestly reckon Secret Wars is the only MCU project next year? Or is Ghost Rider next year? What was Ghost Rider?
Ghost Rider and Black Panther are both scheduled for 2028, which is after Secret Wars.
Yeah, so the only one...
So it's Doomsday and then Secret Wars, and that's it.
Yeah, so nothing else. I feel like there might be another MCU project next year at some point.
Yeah,
either before...
It's been floating around, but what's it going to be? Like, have they secretly filmed a movie?
X-Men. Imagine X-Men straight after Secret Wars.
Straight after Spider-Man. I mean, we're not saying anything just yet with spoilers, but...
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Deadpool's costume was a bit of a spoiler. Look into it if you want to.
Yeah, that bloody denim.
Yeah.
That grey denim.
Yeah. Those jeans. Yeah, no, I'm super stoked for Black Panther. Super stoked.
Yeah. Oh, and the other thing that he said in the Comic-Con announcement for Black Panther 3 was it's going to be filmed on 70mm film. It's not being filmed digitally.
Black Panther.
Black Panther.
Yeah.
Which leads me to believe, okay, we're seeing this a lot post-Odyssey. Yeah. People are shying away from
that movement.
Yeah,
He's that guy.
He's kind of it looks like he's shifted Hollywood in a way where everybody's watched the Odyssey and the making of and been like, we've just seen it in Brand New Day. There's obviously lots of CGI in Brand New Day. There's going to be lots of CGI in a Marvel movie. But there's also lots of practical in Brand New Day. I'm feeling that we're going to get some really cool practical action set pieces in this new Black Panther movie. The way that Black Panther 1, it was like almost like Black James Bond. Yeah. Like Wakandan James Bond. The way that he was moving through like that specifically that scene where they're looking for Claw at that nightclub.
Yes.
Just so cool. And if you have that like pitch black suit up in a tree, like hunting whoever like is trying to invade Wakanda or whatever the situation might be on his, like if he's doing a peacekeeping mission or he's doing a covert operation, like damn, it's gonna be so cool.
Yeah, I'm keen. I am so keen. In not as happy news.
Oh, you're going to talk about
Wonder Man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm
pissed.
so pissed about this as well.
Did you finish that?
I finished it.
How good is that show?
It's probably my favorite MCU show.
It's up there. It's top 3 for me.
Yeah, like I've not seen WandaVision since it came out. That's also top 3 for me.
Loki's still number 1.
Loki.
Loki.
Come here.
I saw that too. Street Fighter trailer.
Oh yeah, that actually looks fun. That looks really fun.
I have not actually sat
You've
there
not
and
seen
watched,
the trailer for that
not
yet?
properly. I saw the teaser.
I think that
That actually looks so good.
I think because I saw. You've not watched Mortal Kombat 2 yet, have you?
No, I haven't.
So that was a fun action movie.
Yeah.
Street Fighter looks. Honestly, it looks like a coin flip for me. It's either going to be like really bad
or really
good.
But it could also be that bad that it's good.
Yeah, it could very well be. But that looks really cool as well.
I did see He-Man's just hit streaming services, so I might watch that soon.
Yeah.
I think it's just come to Prime.
Yeah, I mean that's a fun movie as well. Yeah.
No, but I was just very surprised. Street Fighter, I was like, damn, that actually looks good. Like,
yeah,
looks cinema enjoyable.
There's one line that cracks me up in that trailer every time I see it because I've seen it a couple of times at the movies, and that's the wrestler Cody Rhodes is in it.
Yeah.
He plays Guel,
Yeah,
or whatever his name with the
hair,
the hair, and he's like, I'm pretty sure I saw a fireball come out of Ryu
right at the end, and he's doing it, and I was like, yeah, that's probably anyone who would actually be like, did that motherfucker just make a fireball?
Which is great.
Yeah. I also feel like that movie, as much as like some of the acting might be a bit funny and like the actual overall movie, I feel like the soundtrack of that movie is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
That just gives me good soundtrack vibes.
Yeah.
Like fun, like a Guardians of the Galaxy where it's a good sound, like probably needle drops and that. That's what I feel like.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like the needle drops in that movie is going to be, because the trailer was like,
yeah, and it had
fun.
that Four Non Blonde song that it was also in He-Man.
Yeah.
Master of the Universe. The step outside. Yeah, you know.
I'm keen. That actually looks enjoyable. That was just a little side note from obviously Street Fighter.
Back to
Wonder Man.
Wonder Man.
I'm annoyed.
Yeah. I finally got back around to watching it. It's
I
so
feel
good.
like that show,
the chemistry between Wonder Man, what's his name? Ryan Williams? Simon Williams. Yep. And Ben Kingsley's Trevor Slattery. So good. I don't think there's a better...
He's the guy that was in Black Panther. Not Black Panther, sorry, Black Mirror. The Wonder Man, the main guy. I'm pretty sure he was in a Black Mirror episode.
He was also Black Manta in the Aquaman movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I think he's the guy that Falcon hooks up with in that episode. I think that's the same one.
Oh, in the Street Fighter episode.
Street Fighter episode, yep.
Full circle,
yeah. Because I remember seeing I remember seeing clips. It was like when Falcon and Wonder Man finally joined the Avengers, and he's like,
no.
"Just kiss me, man." Yeah.
That was an odd one. No, yeah, that was a good episode.
That was a good episode. That show, I feel like, fits your model that you want the MCU to go down.
Oh yeah, it's
its own thing.
It was a story about an actor that's trying to make his way. He just so happens to have superpowers. Side note, again with Wonder Man, I'm so glad I watched that before Brand New Day.
What's that?
We'll talk about it later.
Yep.
When we get into spoilers for Brand New Day, yep. But yeah, there's stuff there's through lines through both of those things,
yeah.
And of course they're both directed and by the same guy, Dustin Daniel Cretton, who did Shang-Chi. Yeah.
That probably makes a bit more sense why he got cancelled now. Because I reckon...
Oh, he's going to be busy.
He's going to be busy.
Yeah. If he's not doing a Spider-Man movie immediately, he's got a Naruto movie lined up.
Yep.
At the moment.
Obviously Shang-Chi 2.
Shang-Chi 2. Shang-Chi... Oh, fuck, I can never say that. Shang-Chi 2. Fang Foom.
Now that you've said that, and I didn't realise that, Marvel, keep him around.
Yeah.
He is good.
Well, they initially they were going to get Kang Dynasty directed by him. He was initially set to direct Kang Dynasty. Hey, it's all right. We're getting Doomsday.
I know.
We're getting Doomsday.
I know.
It's all good.
Reel it back in.
It's all right.
Anyway, I'm more annoyed because I said this to you. I feel like another season of Wonder Man. I mean, they could still do it. Well, they can't do it with Doomsday, but they could still do it. I feel like that character would be a very good Sam Captain America Avengers character. He fits that model.
Yeah, with Ant-Man and...
Yeah, you've got the Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
And then you've got the Fantastic Four, and then you've got the Avengers, the copyright issues.
I also think he would play very interestingly because he's not a hero.
No.
He's an actor.
Yes.
And he might do some heroic things, but they come from a selfish place most of the time in that show. Yeah. Like, he doesn't do anything bad in that show.
No.
Oh,
yeah, subjective.
Subjective. But like he goes out of his way for his friends, or friend.
He
I also feel
his power scale was.
Yeah, is he a mutant or what?
I need to look it up.
Yeah, because he has to be a mutant because his powers were just manifested when he was a kid, right?
They could, if they go down the route of a mutant, they could chuck him in the X-Men. Realistically,
I mean, they could. I don't know if he'd play very well.
No.
That's my thing. Like, I want to see him try to be in a team and not work because he's an actor.
Yeah.
Not that all actors are assholes.
The best dynamic of that show is the two of them.
Yeah,
they're amazing.
Yeah.
They're both amazing.
And that's the main thing that I'm upset about was, are we not going to see these guys anymore? That being said, right, so it was only renewed when we first started doing this show a couple of months ago for season 2. That was like one of the first episodes, news stories. But the show initially was supposed to just be a spotlight. Like, that's the thing that come up.
It was meant to be a movie, wasn't it?
No.
I swear it was like when it first got pitched. It was going to be a movie. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. And then it got changed to and then I didn't think it was getting a second season anyway.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. It was part of the Marvel Spotlight, which is supposed to be just like we got One Shots, which is like Werewolf by Night, Punisher, One Last Kill.
Yeah. Stuff like that.
And then we've got Spotlights, which is just like a season of something. And this, I felt like it worked really well as just a self-contained thing.
100%.
We don't need another season.
No.
But I would like to see the characters again.
It's more that, you've hit the nail on the head. It's the characters I want more of. So if they integrate them into something else, I'll be very happy. Yeah. It's the characters I didn't want to lose in a way.
Yeah, have him show up in the next...
Similar to Loki. The characters in Loki I really enjoyed, like Owen Wilson's character in Loki.
Yeah.
Even Jonathan Major's version of Kang in that.
He was quite good in that show.
The all-knowing.
Yeah.
He was amazing. The last season of that show, because from what I remember reading, they used the end of that show to tie that character up.
Yeah.
Mr. Timeless or whatever his name was.
Yeah. Immortus and Mr. Timely.
Timely, that's the one. His acting performance in that last season was...
That's the thing. He's a really good actor.
Yeah, just
unfortunately, he's also a dickhead, which is why I want to see Simon Williams in the.
Disappointed. Hopefully we don't lose the characters. That's the
main thing.
The same thing. It's the same thing for me with Moon Knight. I really liked Oscar Isaac's.
You'd love to see him again.
I would like to see him
in
again.
A Midnight Suns movie.
You don't have to give me a second season. Just you've got a very good actor and a very good character.
Yeah.
Why lose that?
Yeah.
But it is what it. We going to Brand New Day. We finally got Scorpion after how many years?
Yeah. True. That's about it from Comic-Con.
I was about to say, should we
and to the news? Yeah, should we get into Spider-Man? No spoilers first.
No spoilers first. I do want to. I've got it saved on my phone. I did want to just reiterate this news article that came out at the start of the year. Where are we? Box office analyst predicts Supergirl will outgross Spider-Man Brand New Day. I just want to remind...
Who the hell? What idiot bloody wrote this article? Jared Saunders?
Yep.
Jared Saunders doesn't... Gerard.
I mean, same dude.
You're the same name as a pedophile.
Yep. I just wanted to... reiterate that people thought it was going to have the 27...
Only joking too, by the way.
The 2017 success of Wonder Woman, and it will outsell Spider-Man. I just wanted to remind people that stay in your lane.
Yeah.
We're talking big dogs here. Right?
Oh my God.
We're talking...
Supergirl made like negative money.
Yeah. Like, I feel bad because I actually feel bad that Supergirl didn't do well. I wanted it to do well, but come on. Like you
I mean, you didn't even see it.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
It made negative money.
I will.
That's what I'm saying.
I will watch it once it comes to streaming.
As far as like who's this movie for, guy that does podcast about comic book movies didn't go to watch it. That's all I'm gonna say.
The problem was I didn't have the time when it first came out, and now that I've heard reviews,
if it was Spider-Man, you would have made time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I went at 9 last night.
Yeah,
for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
By the way,
that's what I'm saying.
Some guy rocked up in a full Spider-Man suit, and I was a little bit jealous. Motion. Spider-Man has that motion. Let's spoiler free.
Yep. I thought. Now, is this spoilery? I'm going to start out with some sour notes.
Oh.
Yeah, because I've got way more positive things.
I've got one massive positive thing to say.
You got one massive positive thing to say?
Like one big one.
Only one positive thing?
No, I've got a lot of positives, but this one positive ticks off the biggest box.
Okay. All right. I felt like they showed too much in the trailers.
Yes. 100%, I agree.
I got about 30 minutes into the movie and was like, oh, okay, all right. So surely we're like gonna just have all of the trailer bits in the first like section, and then the movie went on. I was like, oh man, I've actually like seen the whole.
What makes me really weird with that is I feel like they showed, because not even just the trailers, a lot of clips kept getting released, and there were official Marvel clips getting released and official screenshots of like, here's Hulk, like it was the scene of it's. I mean, the photo's out. It's the scene of Hulk standing over Spider-Man.
Yeah,
that was an official release, and I was like, every time I saw that stuff, I didn't want to look at it because I was like, you're now. I understand you guys are excited for this film and you want to promote it, but you're doing too much.
And also, you don't need to. People are gonna watch it.
This is the thing. You don't need to be worried about ticket sales. My cinema was nearly sold out last night.
Same.
And that was a 9 o'clock showing.
Yeah.
9:15 showing. Where I was, the Lux, sold out.
I went to the Inaloo one. The whole complex was full.
Yep.
Like, I've never seen the car park that full.
Yeah. They would not have to worry about... Spider-Man is a cheat code with 90% of comic.
Oh yeah, like who's not going to go watch the thing about a Spider-Man movie is it's also universal. People that aren't watching every Marvel movie or every comic book movie or even every movie that comes out probably will still go watch Spider-Man.
Yep.
It's got that mass appeal. It's got that universal mass appeal that, like, I reckon my mum, you probably could convince her to go and watch Spider-Man. You know,
100%.
like, not saying that she wouldn't watch Spider-Man. What am I trying to say here?
Well, how many people we spoke to recently?
Oh, what's your most excited? What movie are you excited for? Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I was speaking to people the other day, and I'm like, I'm going to go see Spider-Man tonight. And they're like, yeah, I'm seeing it this weekend.
Yeah.
And I know I don't know for a fact, but I'm pretty sure they haven't gone and watched
a movie,
every single MCU sort of project, or kept up at least with the MCU project. But a Spider-Man movie, my mate, he likes Marvel. Will not understand the full timeline. I know he went and saw the Avengers with me, like Avengers Endgame, Infinity War, blah blah blah. Every time a Spider-Man movie comes out, he's like, yeah, I want to go see a Spider-Man movie. You know what I mean? It's Spider-Man. So it's like, you don't have to worry. I just find it really interesting the fact they showed so much in the trailers, but they kept a big major part of the this is spoiler free. A big major part of the story hidden. Yeah. And it's like, well, if you're hiding that so much, why are you giving us so much? Yeah. Did you hear that thing got leaked at the red carpet?
I saw that before I was,
The musician?
Yep.
Yep. I mean...
Well, but also, I saw that thing, and then I was like, I was already 95% sure about this thing.
That's what I was...
And then I was 99% sure because I was like, oh, this is just some like musician. He's not in the movie or anything, is he? Like,
he did a song in the...
Yeah, he did a song for the movie. Yeah.
Big, very good musician, by the way.
Well, I mean, just not very good at keeping secrets.
No. Also, probably just doesn't give a fuck. I love all the memes being like Feige.
Oh yeah, they got Frank. But I think that's I thought
the biggest. I feel like one of the biggest major flaws.
But before we get into like actual story beats, and all of that sort of stuff, let's kind of go over what we can say without going into specific things. I wanted to bring up Tom's acting in this.
Wow.
I think this might be the best we've seen him play this character, especially. I thought his New York accent was the best it's been.
Yeah.
It's probably in this one and in Civil War.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough.
Civil War, yeah.
Yeah, weirdly
when he was
enough.
hell young.
When he was hell young, I feel like he was doing a better New York accent in that movie than I think the accent softened in the movies all in the middle there.
He said this in, I think it was in the Hot Ones interview, or it was in the interview that he did with Matt Damon.
Yeah.
He was saying, because one of the questions was about the New York accent. And he said he really enjoys doing it, or like the accent, putting it on, because he feels like whenever he when he does a movie where he's casted as like English, whenever he speaks normally, he feels like he's doing press. He always feels like he's doing like press stuff. And he's like, where when he's putting the accent on, he actually feels like he's acting, if you know what I mean. Like he feels comfortable doing that because he's acting.
Yep.
Where when he's speaking normally, he feels like he's doing a press run.
Yeah.
Tom's acting in this, I'll talk more about it in the spoiler because it's in lines with another thing, but his acting in this was phenomenal. Like I really thoroughly thought it was really good. You can tell this guy loves his character.
He is
this character. My major tick is, if I could say one sentence about this movie, it is Spider-Man. Like, it is such a Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
Not saying the first three wasn't, but I feel like the first three was a Spider-Man in the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Spider-Man movie. A standalone. It would not have to be connected. Obviously, there's connections throughout the movie, which we'll talk about. But it is such a... It's hard to...
I think our detachment of... Like, the amount of time we've spent with Spider-Man not in New York has made us really appreciate him in New York in this movie.
It was
and
so...
that being said, like, I was saying this last night, because people kind of shit on the MCU trilogy for being like Iron Man Jr. in the first movie, and then Spider-Man on Holiday, and then Nostalgia Bait, you know. But we've already had 5 movies of Spider-Man, different Spider-Man.
Yep.
But we've had 5 movies of Spider-Man in New York doing New York things, being focused in on that.
Not even in a group, like a
without
level,
anything.
You know what I mean?
Course, when you finally get Spider-Man to be in the MCU, you're going to want to have him cross over with characters.
And I won't lie, I think people also need to forget, as much as it is annoying, but let's be real, it's a fundamental part of this whole MCU. The politics behind the licensing and all that.
Yeah.
It took Marvel ages to get Spider-Man. So as soon as we got him in 2016 in Civil War, we were already a chunk into the MCU, and we were leading up to, it was the Infinity Saga at that point. So we were leading up to Infinity War and Endgame. They had to kind of fast track him because he ended up being a pretty pivotal point of Infinity War and Endgame. Let's be real, he's one of the main reasons Tony wanted to go back in time, because he lost this kid. That was his unofficial kid.
Yeah.
They had to fast track him and be like, all right, kid, we need to get you ready to be in these blockbuster movies. So they had to renegotiate a way to get him into this whole massive cogs turning without going, all right, let's actually start from the start and doing this slow build up and get it to where... If they had him from the get-go, then it could have been a different story.
I'm glad it was the story that it was.
I'm so glad it came the way it came, because now we have an actor that I'm not saying the others didn't appreciate the character, but this actor is born to play this role.
Mm-hmm.
He is in love with this role, and he is fucking Spider-Man. I'm sorry, but he is. That is Peter Parker.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, spoiler alert. Peter Parker Spider-Man.
Who the hell is Peter Parker?
But even the scenes where he's Peter.
Yeah.
He is Peter.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
and he does it so well.
The whole time from start to finish that film, I was just smiling because I'm just like, Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing Spider-Man on the big screen, and it's like ripped straight from the comic book.
Yeah, I had a huge goofy grin on my face for a lot of this movie,
Same.
especially during there was a couple of times. Now, I should mention that I did see it in Screen X.
Yes.
Right, so I watched it in Screen X. It's a bit distracting, not
It
gonna
is.
lie.
I showed Tam your video.
Yeah.
And as soon as I showed, she's like, "No, I could not handle that. It's too much going on."
To be completely honest, like it's a little bit jarring when it goes into it because it's always in an action sequence. It's not the whole movie.
Oh, so that's not the whole movie.
It's a good portion of the movie, but there is scenes where it's not the whole thing.
Okay. So what happens in that period when it's not?
Oh, it's just on the middle screen.
Oh, so it's like black in a way, like
it's just like faded out. It's like it's black.
Okay.
There's a lot of scenes like in rooms and stuff where because the screens are kind of
it's a field
blurred out as well.
Yeah.
So it's peripheral vision.
Yeah.
So it's kind of immersive in a way, but also sort of distracting, especially when you're like in a tight little dialogue scene, and then all of a sudden it goes and you're web swinging, which was really cool. There was a couple of times in this movie where I got like goosebumps because I felt like I was on a roller coaster, and you had that little kind of pit in the bottom of your stomach sort of feeling because you're like.
Not saying it obviously dampened your experience, but do you feel like it would be a better second viewing experience?
Yeah.
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 So go view it.
Yeah.
Then go.
Honestly, anything. So as far as all these premium large formats, my opinion is, other than IMAX, like watch most movies in IMAX and it's fucking awesome because it's just massive screen, massive sound. Yeah. But all of these other ones, like if you've already seen the movie and you want to go watch it again and you want like a sort of different experience, then go and try those.
This is a weird experience for me. When I first sat, because I just went to local cinema, the big screen there, obviously their main cinema, and I, for the first time, did the Lux, which was the recliners. When I first sat down, I was a bit worried because I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like this. Because obviously, you know how people like get food and shit served?
Yeah.
A part of me...
You're going to get taken out of it because people are fucking walking past you.
A part of me was a bit like...
Did you get dinner as well?
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
we got popcorn and a drink beforehand. We were fine.
Yeah.
Once I put the recliner up, I sat back and I locked in. It was all right.
Yeah.
By the way, where it's located in that cinema is awesome. It's directly in front. It's perfect viewing.
Yeah.
But a part of me, it feels weird, but a part of me wish I was like... Sometimes I like the classic cinema, shitty-ish seats, sitting down,
shoulder to shoulder with people.
Sometimes I like that experience.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I have the same thing. Like when I went and watched Obsession, I did it in just like your standard seats, standard theater, packed. And it was like 3 weeks after the movie came out, it was still packed. Yeah. And you could... The energy in the room is what it's all about.
I think that's the thing, because the Lux area is definitely it's
all spaced out as well. Yeah.
And I still enjoyed myself. I was, like I said, once I was locked in, I was locked in.
Yeah.
Like I was focused. But I feel like the Lux would work with certain movies a lot better.
Yes.
Where other movies, when the movie becomes an event like Doomsday,
you want to go.
Yeah.
So the IMAX that I go to and the Screen X was kind of the same. Every seat's a recliner, but every seat is also still right next to the other seat.
That's cool.
So it's the best of both worlds. Yeah. Like you're not uncomfortable. You're comfortable.
Exactly.
But you're still in the excitement of it all. Like there was a couple of times during the movie that there was like, the guy next to me was all right, but there was a guy next to him and they were all friends and they all were speaking another language. Right. So every now and then I just hear like another language and I'm like, I'm sure they're talking about the movie, and then I hear like Spider-Man like mixed into the thing, and I'm like, right. And then like there was during one of the fight sequences, one of that guy was just like trying to do like a whistle, because he was just really excited, and I was like about to like turn around and be like, can you shut the fuck up? But then he failed the whistle, like he he got like a little bit of a whistle out, and then it just went into like, and I could tell that he was just like really excited about what was happening. I was like, it's all right. We're both Spider-Man fans. Yeah. We're just happy about what's going on. Like I'll chill out.
Yeah,
but it is that community aspect of it.
Well, like 3 movies I distinctly remember is.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Endgame.
Yeah.
No Way Home.
Yeah.
This one. Oh
no.
Infinity War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying these 3 movies I distinctly remember.
Crowd reactions.
People
actually like applauding.
Like when Andrew first showed up.
Audible gasps. The whole theater.
I felt I had to apologize. My mate next to me, I was slapping his leg when I saw that fucking portal open. And because you got to think, for 3 months before this movie came out, there was skeptical about these guys being in the movie. It was a year before, but it was like it ramped up because of all these leaks, the trailers, the leaks. So when it was official, because we went into the movie thinking they might be in it. I kind of want them to be in it. If they're not in it, then you know what I mean? It was like, and I was audibly. And when Steve Rogers picked up Thor's hammer in Endgame, I didn't scream, but I was like in the cinema, and it was everyone heard me. It was like holy shit, like fuck yes.
Yeah.
And then Infinity War, it was when everyone died.
Oh yeah,
that was like everyone was like yeah, like, and those were moments in a cinema where
these movies are all about.
I will always remember.
Yeah, that's what these movies are all about.
And sometimes it does get too I can see where people say it gets too much when like people are constantly like screaming and shit. But those are the movies that. Because I hear complaints when people say that. But it's like, those are the movies, they're moments. It's not about the movie, it's like the moment.
Yeah, it depends, right? So if somebody is in the theater and they're just like talking about something that's completely unrelated to what's happening.
Yes.
I'm like, come on. But if you're in the movie and something happens and everybody goes...
It's almost like theater.
Like, and if something funny happens and you laugh out loud, like, and a bunch of other people laugh out loud, it adds to the
movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Movie
I think I can pinpoint some. We'll get into it. There's some moments.
Comedy in this movie was very good, by the way.
Yeah, that's real. Let's reel it back into the movie at hand.
Yeah.
Went on a little bit of a cinema tangent.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Screen X. It was cool.
Yes.
What else can I say? All of the performances were good. When I was watching the movie and as the plot unraveled, I was trying to figure it out and pick it apart. And by the time it wrapped itself up, I was like, okay, yeah, no, fair enough.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah.
There wasn't any there's a few plot holes, but like there wasn't anything major.
Like when I was watching it, there was definitely parts I was a bit like, when it started flowing, I was a bit like,
ooh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then when it ended, I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm happy. I really like that movie.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much positive in that movie that I was like,
can we? All right. Can we? Before we get into spoilers,
yes,
just fucking cocktails and spoilers all episode this episode. Just to kind of gauge where we're at with this movie and like how much we like it, I want to just pit it against some other movies. So, do you like Brand New Day more than Spider-Man 1?
Toby, are we talking? Yes.
Spider-Man 2.
Recency bias, yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
You can change your answer later. Spider-Man 3.
Yes.
Amazing Spider-Man.
Both Andrew movies, yes.
Homecoming.
Homecoming, No Way Home, yes. No, Homecoming, Far From Home, yes.
You like No Way Home better?
No Way Home is on the same tier with Spider-Man 2. Recency bias, yes. So for me...
Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, fuck.
I think that's one of the only ones that beat this one for me.
Okay, Into the Spider-Verse...
So we've just gone through all the live action ones. So this is your favorite live action one as of this
as of this point, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And the main reason, which isn't a spoiler, is my big tick. This is such a fucking Spider-Man movie. And I understand people be like, oh, obviously. But it's like, it's no, but when you watch it, this is the problem. I'm saying it's such a Spider-Man movie, obviously. But I mean, it's so ripped from the comic book.
Yeah.
I saw the stuff that they took from the PS4 game.
Yeah.
Because that game made me feel like I was Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
It is such a Spider-Man movie that it's not... You could just go watch this, and obviously some things you won't understand because you haven't watched the previous ones, but you can still enjoy it as a Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
Like with the characters in it.
Yeah.
At this point in time, it's definitely has to be recency bias, but it's definitely at least, it's above the first two Tom movies for me.
Uh-huh.
It's better than both of Andrew's movies, better than Spider-Man 3. I'm going to say it's better than Spider-Man 1, trying to take my nostalgia goggles off.
That's the tricky thing.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 is such a good story. The Tobey one is such a good story in itself. But I still reckon it beats it out. It's the No Way Home. But see, that for me also could be nostalgia goggles.
Yeah.
Because I'm seeing all three Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
In a thing. It's such... When Tom said this movie's for the fans...
It really is.
It fucking is, man.
It really is.
It really is. There's obviously problems, but I could say a problem about every single one of the movies.
Yep.
From Tobey's first one all the way to No Way Home, I could pick issues I have with every single movie.
Yeah.
But as an overall movie, it's fucking Spider-Man. I love it. It's... Now, when you get into the Spider-Verse stuff, it gets a bit...
Yeah.
Because
they're on another level.
I feel like they're different too because it's Miles. And I know it's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But I feel like...
And they're still Peters.
Yeah, Miles is such a complex character.
Yep.
In himself. It's hard to pin him against this Peter in a way. They're very... They're on different... They're on
so
different
you would
directions.
class those as like on a different kind of ranking?
Yeah.
But if you were to choose Into the Spider-Verse or Across the Spider-Verse?
Oh, out of those two?
Yeah.
The second one.
And so Across the Spider-Verse versus Brand New Day?
I'm still probably going to have to put Across at the moment.
Yeah, same.
Give me... Because I'm probably going to go see it again sometime soon. Give me another viewing and then sit with it a bit longer.
I would love to go watch this again.
Oh, yeah, I'm probably going to go watch this again soon. And then obviously once it comes to streaming. By the way, tiny side note, still MCU related. Have they announced Endgame re-showing here? Is that happening
Tickets aren't out yet, but it's in September.
So it is happening?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Because I want to go to that because I've kind of forgot about it because I know there's a bunch of new stuff in it.
Yeah, there's supposed to be new scenes. I don't know how much there will be, but I just kind of want to watch the movies again. That'd be cool. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I might actually, when we book that, I might watch Infinity War the day before.
Smart. Shall we get into spoilers?
Yeah, I just remembered. Like, the fact that Marvel made us watch Infinity War and have to wait
a year?
Like, the more I think about that, I'm like...
I think... I remember getting out of that movie and texting you and being like, did you see this shit?
Yeah.
Like,
and the thing is, I feel like Doomsday is going to be the same.
Yeah, it's going to be the same, but different. Same, but different.
All right, spoilers.
This is a really good X-Men movie with a Spider-Man mask on it.
Is that what you're actually saying, or
no?
Okay.
No. I'm joking, but there is an element of truth to
that.
There is. I feel like Jean Grey's in the movie. She's Jean Grey.
Yep. Sadie Sink
is Jean Grey.
This is
Elaine Grey.
This is what I quickly want to put out.
Yeah.
Tom and Sadie Sink's performance in this movie is the standout performance out of anyone. She was fucking amazing.
She was so good.
Holy shit.
But also,
I can see why
I really appreciated all of the other actors when they were playing their characters controlled by Sadie Sink.
Yes.
Jean Grey.
Yes.
Especially Punisher.
Oh, he was the other standout in this movie.
Yeah. He was the...
John Burfall is... Wow. We'll go through it.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Let's start at the start.
Before we even get into Jean Grey, we've talked a lot about Peter.
Yep.
I thought, weirdly enough, the chemistry between Peter, Ned, and MJ was the best in this movie, even though they didn't know who each other were.
I also feel... Someone said it to me earlier because someone messaged me saying, "Oh, have you seen Spider-Man?" I said, "Yes." He's like, "Cool, I can freely talk about it to someone," and started messaging me. Zendaya and Tom Holland being married in real life and being dating in real life is a major thumbs up to the chemistry for these two characters because they might be my favorite coupling out of all the Spider-Men. Mm-hmm. Just because their chemistry is real. You can tell these two are
seconded
married.
Only to Andrew and Emma Stone, obviously.
Yeah, like that.
But they were also dating at the time.
Yeah, that's the only one. I feel like the negatives on that is we only got 2 movies. I feel like.
Yeah.
To be fair, she died in the second one. But if they kept a
snap.
No, just their chemistry. Even though this movie they didn't know each other, their chemistry on screen.
Like the way they were they were flirting each other from behind the curtain.
Yes.
Like that whole scene where I mean. And he was asking her about her boyfriend and all that sort of stuff. What did you? Oh, and then on the Ned side of things.
Yeah.
So let's focus on those two for now. So chemistry between Zendaya and Tom, obviously. You know, they're married. So. You're going to get a good, believable performance out of them, but also a heartbreaking performance out of them.
Wow.
We'll touch on Jean Grey later, but she's a sick bitch.
Yeah.
For that shit she pulled on that rooftop.
Now thinking about it, more sitting back and thinking about all the performances were amazing because even Zendaya was very good in this.
Yeah. That scene on the rooftop specifically,
definitely the
but
most
also
mature
with the letter.
Yes, that's the scene I thought. The letter scene.
Where I don't love you. I don't even know you.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Ouch. But the chemistry between the three, there was a small scene in the movie right after MJ finds out about Peter with this letter scene.
Yep.
They go back to their apartment and they're all sitting down and he's dressed as Spider-Man at this point. And she's just sitting there on her notepad, and him and Ned are building Legos.
That actually might be my favorite scene in the movie.
And it's such when you watch it.
Yeah, that really punched me in the gut. It
reminds you of Homecoming because, by the way, Homecoming was 2017.
Yeah.
So we're talking coming up to 10 years now. So we've been with this character and this actor for 10 years now. This is the longest Spider-Man we've had, eh? The longest run, definitely has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
By a mile. Yeah. I mean, unless you count No Way Home as them still having a run.
No, I was just thinking because how long was... Toby was 2000 to 2007. 2007. Yep, okay. For some reason...
2002 to 2007.
2002, okay. For some reason...
So 5 years.
No, I thought it was 2000 to 2008. For some reason.
Yeah. 2000, 2007.
Yeah.
And then Andrew was 2012 to 2014. So
14, 15.
2 years.
Yeah. Because it was 2 years after Amazing Spider-Man 2, we got Civil War, which then Tom was.
Yes, and that's 2016 to 2026. 10 years.
Yep, 10 years. Wow.
That's crazy.
So we have 10 years. We have a decade with Tom Holland as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And seeing that scene with them three reminded you of, especially in Far From Home and then Homecoming,
where they're building the Death Star.
That group, that trio dynamic.
Yeah.
They are, and it felt, and you can't even see Tom's face in this scene.
But you can feel the emotion.
But you can feel how happy Peter is that he's not alone at the moment. And it just...
He's just so happy sitting on that beanbag building the
and then he starts doing Lego the nerdy shit with Ned. And
then they were doing like a Lord of the Rings thing.
Yeah.
They were doing like a Lord of the Rings quote. And I was sitting there and I was like, they're doing a fucking Lord of the Rings quote. Oh, damn it. I am just one of these guys.
And it's the dynamic between the three. I'm very like...
Oh, and then when she's drawing them?
Yes. I said this to you either last week or the week before on the pod saying... It's after the second trailer, the new trailer dropped.
Yeah.
And I was saying there's a lot more Ned and Zendaya in this trailer than
you
I thought.
They were
because I didn't think they were going to be in this movie much. And I'm happy they did what they did because you feel this emotion of Peter being alone in this movie, but wanting his friends back and wanting to tell them, but he wants to keep them safe. And it's the classic dynamic of Spider-Man hiding his identity to not want to hurt his friends, but he's alone.
He wants his friends, and he can't do it all alone. Should we cap that part of the conversation off with the final scene of the movie with the handshake?
Yes. Wow.
That really, that was one of the moments in that movie that just like hit me like a bloody truck.
Because he just went, Peter.
Yeah.
And that's...
But does he remember? I don't know.
I'm wondering, did he, like in my head, did he go Peter because Zendaya's character said Peter when he left, and then Ned went, oh, is Spider-Man's real name Peter?
Yeah.
That's why I'm wondering if he said Peter
I think that's it. Because...
There's no way the spell was broken that easily over a handshake.
And it like it's not the spell. Even if the spell was broken, nobody's going to remember because they've already forgotten.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like the when Jean was up in Zendaya's head, she was like, "There is nothing of you up here."
So I reckon it was him just doing that, which is weird because he remembered that.
Which means he must like he would have muscle memory of doing this handshake that they did a million times.
Yeah.
Just.
So that what I'm very...
Did we just become best friends?
Yeah, to cap that off.
Yeah.
The ending scene, which then ties in... Well, I'm assuming we'll move into... I'm assuming Tom's doing another movie. From what I've heard, everything's positive that he wants to.
I said Spider-Man will return at the end.
Exactly. I think that's shouts to something else.
Secret Wars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that soon.
Yeah. Big Secret Wars.
I feel like that could set up the next movie of him having to try redevelop this relationship with these two people.
Yeah.
And
starting from scratch,
like
man.
It is that old, what would you do if you woke up in your body when you were 15? You know, like go back in time, like, and you remembered everything. It's like, you got to think, you've got all these memories of all these people happened.
Yeah.
They won't remember shit.
Yeah.
It is that, how weird would that be as a person? You've got memories of you falling in love with this woman. You have these childhood memories with this best mate.
That's like,
and now
the scene with the curtain when he's taking her to Frank's and he's working on his inhibitor chip, bloody inhibitor chip, big mistake. But anyway, he's talking to her like he knows her because he does know her. And
she's asking these questions.
Yeah, it's such a familiar conversation, and they're just weirdly, because her character is very closed off, lots of walls up, but she is open with him.
As easy as that. Yeah, I hadn't even seen his face at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like you can tell that natural connection was already there.
Yeah. And it just means that like things, it's not so easy. I reckon we'll get them back together probably in the third movie of this second trilogy.
Oh, 100%. I feel like it comes very quickly.
Yeah. Did you? Who do you want to talk about next?
No, there was something about that scene. The bit where she turns around and goes, "Is there a Mrs. Spider-Man?"
Oh, yeah.
And it's the way
the
way he looks
Mrs.
at her.
Spider-Man.
It's the way he looks at her, like in his head, like, "What do you mean?
You're Mrs. Spider-Man."
But it's just
so sad, but so good.
Sad
Peter Parker is good.
Mark Ruffalo.
Man, how good was that portrayal of the Hulk? How they had... So, okay. I got a little bit worried at the beginning of this scene. We'd obviously seen like the thunderclap and him be all savage in the trailers and that. But when we started, Gene was in his head and he was kind of Smart Hulk still. And I was like, no, we can't be doing this. We can't be doing this Smart Hulk.
I was more worried because I was like... Fuck sake, don't do the mind control shit again.
Oh, with like in Age of Ultron?
So when...
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, when he was turning to Savage Hulk, I was like, don't do the... Someone has taken Hulk and is using Hulk to fight Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Like, it developed that was just Hulk doing that.
Yeah.
That's what I was happy about.
They did it
like,
really
I understand Gene using Hulk to try to get into the vault.
Yeah.
But I didn't want it to be Jean then using the Hulk to fight Spider-Man.
Well, yeah, she lost control of the Hulk, and then
Exactly.
the Hulk actually came out.
Yeah.
she was controlling Banner, kind of
Yes.
technically.
Yes,
just
yeah,
in the
Just
smart
big Banner.
Hulk, big Banner. But then puny Banner becomes Hulk. Man, so obviously the fight scene was so cool with him and Punisher and that, like that whole sequence, but just the characterization of how they've portrayed Hulk as a sympathetic character in that as well. Like,
When you let go and
oh man,
looking in the
when
mirror.
he's like, I'm your friend, and he looks in the mirror, and it's that classic sad, soft Hulk on the inside thing that's going on, and you let go.
Definitely probably one of the best. So short in the movie, but one of the
best Hulk scenes in the MCU. Yeah. I mean, since
Honestly.
maybe like Avengers 1
Probably Avengers 1
is probably
and then
the
maybe Avengers 1 I still reckon's the best.
Yeah.
And then I do really enjoyed Ragnarok Hulk.
Oh yeah,
But that's because
it's a completely
Hulk.
different. Yeah, it's a completely different sort of Hulk as well. He's more of a comedic character. He's more of like the superhero squad Hulk in Ragnarok
or even
than he is
Earth's Mightiest Avengers Hulk, because he's got a bit of comedy in that.
Yeah. When he's Hulk for a long period of time, he kind of like settles down a little bit and starts developing a personality of his own.
But yes, this is definitely the best Hulk scene bit we've got since Avengers 1.
Yeah, big time. And the way that they had him at the end, like, did I hurt anybody? I hurt anybody?
Like traumatized.
Yeah. So good.
Similar to what I was saying about that movie.
I would love to see a good Hulk movie. Exactly how you described a good Hulk movie. Just fucking put us on the board. Put us in the writer's room.
This is a.
We know what we want.
This is a little thing to do with Hulk. I am getting a bit worried with the whole Mark Ruffalo stuff. He's not been on any press tours, and there's talks that apparently Disney are done with him. His contract's been terminated with them.
Oh, that's happened a bunch of times with Mark Ruffalo. No, literally, that's happened. I wouldn't worry.
Yeah,
they always work.
It's more like Hulk. I don't want to lose, because now that we've seen the potential's there. It's like, no.
Look, if they want to cast somebody else's Hulk, I'm not opposed to it.
Neither am I.
I
feel like Mark has done his job with Hulk.
Yeah, and he's
even him as Banner in this movie was short scene.
in the university or whatever,
where he's like, you're not one of my students.
He's so good.
Yeah.
He's so good, and when they let him be Banner and Hulk, the way that
separate them,
and also I feel like they've just written those characters better in this movie than they have in like
the last
bit of like in She-Hulk and
even in Endgame.
Endgame a little bit. I mean, I understand why they made him like that in Endgame, but I'm glad that he's back to having problems. Peter Parker's sad again. I like it. Hulk is angry again. I like it. Yeah. Punisher stand out in this movie. Some of the best action sequences, some of the best comedy in this movie was Punisher, and I really enjoyed he's very different to how we've seen him in the MCU up till this point. He's a lot more jovial.
I honestly feel like that One Last Kill did help.
Yeah.
It really did, because we didn't see him like this in the One Last Kill, but at the very end where he started helping people, you could see he's changing.
Yeah. I feel like One Last Kill works better now that we've seen Spider-Man.
Because it's feel like we went Punisher, Daredevil, One Last Kill, and now that we've seen this is the end result, that
One
Last
Kill
sense.
makes so much more sense. Yeah,
Yes.
100%. Because the whole thing with One Last Kill was like, all right, I've killed everybody that was involved in the death of my family now. What's my purpose? And then he finds his purpose is to protect the innocent and to take criminals off the street.
This is another thing that revolves back to my big point about it being such a good Spider-Man movie. It's like, it felt so New York.
Yeah.
It felt so street level still.
Yeah.
Where it's like, here's the Punisher who also does stuff in New York, and you've got.
This is the perfect way for a lot of people, this is going to be their first interaction with Punisher.
Yes.
Like, because not a lot of people have watched Daredevil and Punisher One Last Kill on the Punisher show. Like, plenty of Marvel fans have. But if you compare the amount of people that are going to watch Spider-Man to the amount of people that watch Daredevil, there's like, I'd say like 98% of the people that are watching Spider-Man have not seen that show or seen John Bernthal's Punisher's portrayed before. Yeah. This is their first interaction with him. We didn't need to see the first time they've met. We didn't need to see an origin. We didn't need to see any of that. We just needed a bit of dialogue that was like, oh yeah, the Staten Island incident. And then they keep drawing back to the Staten Island incident.
Not even that. Not even that. All it took for me, and the problem is, another thing they showed in the trailer they didn't have to show, was when Peter jumped on his van when he's driving after the tank.
Yeah.
And he goes, not again, Frank.
Yeah.
That's all he had to say.
You're going to get people hurt, Frank.
Yeah. And he's got the gun, webs it up, pulls out
another gun.
It's so... This is what I mean. It feels... People might be like, oh no, Punisher's meant to be more serious. It's like, it feels comic booky.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah. And that's the thing about... Good. That's the thing about crossovers in comic books, especially with Spider-Man. He brings people up with him.
Yes.
Like... Spider-Man's got his own serious problems that he deals with, but he always makes a joke about it.
The quips and everything.
He stays as positive as he can. That's the inspiring thing about it. It's like, doesn't matter if his whole life is falling apart. He's still looking out for people and he's still trying to keep a positive attitude towards things. That's the whole thing, right? And it's infectious. He brings people up with him. And you see that rub off on Frank this whole movie until you get to the end where you got like the scene in the hospital. So good.
It's also the scene of just before the grand fight scene with Jean.
Yeah.
The scene of him at Frank's. Zendaya's obviously apparently still in the back, meant to be asleep. And... John just taught... It was... he's like, oh, you can't sleep. Because he had the letter and he was asleep. And John walks in. Punisher walks in. His performance there, it reminded me of that performance in Daredevil.
Yeah.
Like, John is so good with this character.
Yeah.
And it's like, he can switch from the comedy part, but he can snap into that serious
and give like a good speech.
And he said
picking apart all of the things about like... when he gives that little speech, it reminded me of the rooftop scene with Daredevil and Punisher.
It did.
When we were saying, what was he saying? He was saying something about
what makes you different than me.
What, like, you've got people that you obviously still care about. Yeah. Like this, you don't think I don't choose this. This isn't a lifestyle choice.
It's a sentence. That's what he said to him. This is a sentence.
If I had one person left that I cared about as much as you care about your friends, like, you think for a fucking minute I'm going to be doing this shit?
Yeah.
So good.
And then, as you said, it develops all the way to the end fight scene. Frank obviously shoots him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then
by mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it gets to the hospital, and it's like you said, you can tell this kid's rubbed off. On Frank. Because, he obviously actually cares about this guy, and they're friends now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's
it looks like he hadn't left the hospital.
No.
Side note. Plot hole, maybe?
What?
So, I was trying to rationalize this in my head, right? Frank's killed a lot of people. Brings Spider-Man into the hospital. Nobody arrests Frank.
Yeah.
And then also, side note, brings him into the hospital. What did he just like intimidate the doctors and be like, if you tell anybody who this is, I will kill you.
Well, he did say he was like, where's Tom? Peter was like, where's my mask? And he's like, don't worry, I've got it covered. So I'm like wondering, like, if anyone tries to walk in, he just goes, leave.
yeah, literally. It's like, surgeon now.
One thing I don't know if you probably would have picked it up. The scene when he brings him to the hospital.
Yeah.
That is the Civil War shot.
Yeah. Except it's not.
In the Iron Spider suit.
It's Captain America holding him as well,
no,
right?
No, it's Punisher.
Oh, is it?
Yep, but he's in the Iron Spider suit. I showed Tam last night.
Oh, no way. Oh, dude.
When he walked in and he was holding, and Tom was even like, arm was like that, I went, it's the comic scene. It's the comic shot.
Not only did they like have that really cool montage at the beginning with all the comic book covers, they even snuck some more in.
Yes.
Oh, there was a bunch of those. There was a bunch of allusions in the movie to previous Spider-Man. Obviously, when he gets hit by the truck, that's just like TASM 2.
Yep.
when he's fighting the hand ninjas and he goes up on the cage and he's like on the cage.
Yes.
Just like Spider-Man 1 with Bonesaw.
Yep.
There was like a ton of those moments which were like...
There was so many from the PlayStation
Oh, yeah,
game.
yeah. There was like finishing moves and
finishing move, the
even
webbing
like
up.
he knocked somebody off a building and then he like caught them. That's exactly what happens in the game.
Yeah. He knocks them off and then he webs them and they web to the side of the building. I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
I like sat there.
I mean,
Tam wouldn't have understood, but I sat there and I was like, I've done that.
Yeah.
Or even like when he the second Scorpion fight.
Yeah.
When he loses his control, he shoots up and then webs down into him. That's a finishing move in the PlayStation game. I was like, oh my god.
Shall we talk about the elephant in the room?
Which one?
Jean Grey.
Yes, I don't think there was anything. Oh, just before that.
Sure.
Side note.
Yeah.
Ish. I feel like they marketed the hand too much in this movie.
For how much they were in the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
I
they
agree.
semi-sold us a dream with the Daredevil stuff.
So here's my thoughts on that, right?
Yeah.
Because they did say, like, they asked, I mean, you can never trust anybody. They're all actors. They're all good at lying. But they were like, are you in Charlie Cox? Are you in Spider-Man? He's like, no, I wish I was, but I'm not. I feel like the hand ninjas in this movie, and I've rationalized this in my head because obviously it's the director of Shang-Chi, Dustin Daniel Cretton.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he just wanted a fight scene with ninjas.
Yeah, probably.
Fair enough. Okay.
Our early predictions
might have been a little bit greedy of you as a director to be like, we got the hand ninjas. Oh, they're part of the security team for damage control now. Okay.
Peter did say it. He's like, damn, that's cool in one of the scenes.
Yeah. Literally.
It was fucking cool.
It was like the scenes with all the ninjas was sick. Did it serve a purpose beyond being sick? No. But there's a graph, right? It's how cool something is to how rational something is. I think it just edged out. It's cool enough to not be rational.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It ended up being very good fight scenes. They should get him to direct a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
Oh!
I just thought about it then.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
As you were saying, he likes the ninja stuff. I was like,
oh, that's so good. Yes.
But because how cool would the Foot Ninjas be?
Oh, like New York Ninja Turtles, Foot Ninjas.
Yeah. Shredder, yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, that is one semi.
I won that movie.
That's one
Dustin Daniel Cretton, make a Ninja Turtles movie. Make a Ninja Turtles movie.
That's one
Paramount's a piece of
small con. I also feel like they could have, him and even Punisher, could have maybe referenced
Daredevil.
Similar to, you know how I said in Daredevil?
Yeah.
It would have been nice to have a small, tiny Spider-Man reference. With this,
a mask or something. Yeah.
With this, I feel like during Punisher's speech, it would have been nice to him, don't even have to say his name, but like, I knew a guy who was like you, who thought he could do it alone, but he had people.
Yeah.
You know, like,
that's tricky though.
It is.
Because like that scene is so good without that.
No, it is. No,
you know what I mean?
It didn't have to be that scene specifically.
But it's just some sort of reference to it.
Would have
just
been
some sort of
nice.
Easter egg. I don't know about...
Here's another one.
Okay.
In the van, when he webs his gun and does something, and then he kicks him out, and he went to go swear, and then he rips it off, and he says, "Oh, I'm going to kill that kid." Even if he could have said, "Fuck, I hate these masked vigilantes," or something like that. I hate.
Yeah. It's so tricky to try and put some dialogue in there where that doesn't sound shoehorned.
Yeah.
You know?
I just feel like it would have been nice, kind of little reference, because then people who actually know would have been like, "Oh, cool, that's a cool pickup."
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like a visual reference would have been better.
You reckon a visual one?
Some sort of visual reference, maybe like a news article in the background, or
I like that.
Like, you know, it's just something subtle. Because I'm just trying to think of somewhere in that movie where it would actually add to the scene and not just. You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
No, I know what you mean.
Before we get into Jean Grey,
yes,
we did indeed get a awkward naked scene with
We
Florence
did.
Pugh.
As soon as that happened, I went. They fucking did it. I was like, how? It works? What the fuck?
And you were close when we were doing our predictions. You were close. Maybe she's trying to recruit him. No, he's too small potatoes.
Small potato. We do big potato
He's quite
stuff.
meager potatoes.
And what I also like about that whole sequence, and she ends up showing up later in the movie again, is I feel like Peter kind of found his place.
Yeah.
All the way back in Homecoming. He was constantly ringing happy.
Give me something to do.
Constantly
I can do Avengers stuff.
I can do Avengers stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like since he had his whole life reset in a way, he found his spot. He found his place.
Found his
Obviously,
lane.
he will have a bigger role when it comes down the line.
Yeah.
But he knows that they're the Avengers there. He hasn't walked and gone, I was a past Avenger. Let me join.
Yeah.
Blah, I can help you guys.
Yeah.
He's
gone happy being friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. And that's the character.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that kind of...
Even though he has been in the new Avengers in the comics, he was a key part of that team.
That actual scene, as much as people might be like, it was a bit of comedy and it was a bit of dialogue to determine stuff later down the line.
Yeah.
It also, underlying that scene, sets up the fact that the Avengers know about this guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's similar to the way Nick Fury used to pop up in other stuff.
She is like the Nick Fury. Florence Pugh, as that Black Widow, like the new Black Widow, is kind of like the new Nick Fury.
In a way, yes.
She's appeared in, Hawkeye, Black Widow, Thunderbolts, now Spider-Man, maybe something else?
Hawkeye, Black Widow, Thunderbolts, Spider-Man, and now Doomsday, yeah.
And she always pops up as the cameo.
She's in something else.
She's in Marvel Zombies, but that doesn't count.
No. She's in a post-credit scene.
Oh.
With the chick that ended up starting. Remember in Thunderbolts how she announced the new Avengers and then.
She was in a post-credit scene
saying that Hawkeye killed Black Widow.
What movie was that in?
No, it was a TV show. Was
it the Hawkeye show?
No, it was I think Bucky and Winter Soldier.
Oh yeah,
because she recruited.
Yeah,
she recruited the US agent.
Yeah,
and then she was in a post-credit scene. I knew she was in one more scene.
Yeah. Because and every time every time she shows up, I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah, I wasn't annoyed that she was in the movie. I was like, yeah.
No, and it's also the perfect amount of. So in this movie, you've got supporting characters that are big comic book characters: Punisher, Hulk, Jean Grey.
Yeah.
Right. But you've also got Florence Pugh in it as the cameo in the movie. I feel like enough people would have watched Thunderbolts or the Avengers trailer or Black Widow.
I was about to say even Black Widow because that was one of the first. Yeah. That was the first MCU movie post-COVID. So I went to the cinemas to watch.
So did I. And enough people know who Florence Pugh is and know that she's that character to where it's not going to be jarring for a lot of people. And I feel like you can. And this is something that I was going to say about Jean Grey as well, because they did a lot in this movie to set up Jean Grey as a character.
Yes.
If you did that in a Shang-Chi, doesn't make any fucking sense. But you can do that in a Spider-Man movie. You can set another character up in a Spider-Man movie because everybody's going to watch a Spider-Man movie.
Everyone's going to watch a Spider-Man movie. And I feel like...
It's not like doing a show.
They've done really well to relate Peter with her. And it worked. Especially with underrated performance, Aunt May in such
Marissa Tomei coming back for a small
role,
scene, yeah.
And even the fact that when it flipped and it was Sadie Sink's character in the position, ouch! Wow.
Yeah. Can we talk about Jean Grey now?
Yeah, let's talk about Jean Grey. I mean, it's the overarching villain of the movie.
She was the villain of the.
Yeah,
well, I mean,
which
I guess technically Damage Control was the villain of the movie, but. She was the main antagonist to Peter.
I won't lie. At first, I was a bit like, I don't know if I like the fact that she's the villain of this movie.
I had the same thing. I was like, and that was one of my main drawbacks when I was thinking about the movie, and I've since come around on this, was, Spider-Man movie and the bad guy is an X-Men character. Like, there's like we could have had so many. Like, he's probably got the second best rogues gallery as far as superheroes go.
Someone said to me, imagine it was like Chameleon. Or
yeah, exactly,
like that. Yeah.
Exactly right. Or Mr. Negative. There was a lot of talk about that. There's so many characters you can do. Yes, you did have Scorpion. You did have the Hand. You had a montage of other like Tombstone was in it for a whole of 5 seconds. Boomerang. Yeah.
Boomerang was in it.
Tarantula.
Yep.
All fucking C and D list villains.
By the way, if they start off every Spider-Man movie with a small montage of him beating up D-list villains,
I'm on board.
I'm so on board.
Yeah, that was great.
It was fun.
The needle drops as well. We didn't talk about that, but all of them were really good.
Shout out the Perth
boy, Tame Impala.
Yeah. When that dropped, song, I was like, yes.
Dun. I
was like, yeah.
Dun. Yeah. Especially in that scene as well.
And
it worked
fit the
so
scene.
well.
It fit the character so well. Because this bro's following Ned home.
Yeah. Crazy. But yeah, Jean Grey. What they did in this movie to set up the mutant saga, I really appreciated and enjoyed.
I feel like it's kind of following what you've been saying this whole time.
Yeah.
This group of runaway teens.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I don't know how they're going to play into it, but you know how you were saying, I think in your movie, you were saying Storm is the character that joins the X-Men. I've got a feeling she might be.
Oh, you think Jean might be?
I feel like Jean might be the...
Yeah,
I feel like Xavier's going to have... That's, for example, her on the bus.
You're so fucking right.
Her on the bus. Xavier's going to have this school.
Yeah.
And it's going to be Cyclops. It's going to be
she was,
whoever else.
I was surprised that we didn't get like a scene of the mansion or anything like that, because when she was on the bus at the end, she was going upstate. She was going like through all the trees. That's where the X-Men are.
Yeah.
That's where the X-Mansion's always been. It's always been upstate New York. Like
I feel like she's going to go somewhere and then get found and then join the X-Men. I don't feel like she's going to the X-Mansion yet. I feel like it's going to develop to... She's now a runaway teen. She's made sure Peter stayed alive. Because her power scale is fucking mental now.
Yeah, I do feel like she's going to be the main character in the X-Men movie coming out.
Not complaining, because Sadie Sink was ridiculous.
So good. And I think you're dead right. I think she's going to be the joining member. And the window in to the world of X-Men.
It'll be her, and then it'll be her developing this relationship with Cyclops.
Yeah. And Beast and Angel and whoever else they put on the team. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited for that. That's gonna be so good. I need to update my X-Men fucking pitch.
Yeah, I feel like it was a good setup, because I didn't want it to turn into like the new X-Men is going to be this squeaky clean superhero group.
Yeah. You want it?
I feel like we kind of got that with the Fantastic Four. They are this.
Yeah.
They are.
You know what I would like to see? I would like to see them, in public. They're supposed to be a squeaky clean superhero team, so they've all
the
got
boys.
No, kind of.
No, but you know how they're portrayed as a superhero group.
So you have them all in the uniforms.
Yeah.
Like everybody's in like a matching uniform in the beginning movie. They're supposed to be a team. They're supposed to be like a good representation of mutants, but they're all bickering all the time.
Yeah.
And they're teenagers, and they're like having issues.
That's what I mean. They are.
And people see that slip up in missions when they get sent out and that sort of thing. And then back on the mansion, they're like at each other's throats. And
so, we're really relying on these bunch of teenagers that don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
No, at first I was a bit like, oh, okay. We've got a Spider-Man movie with Jean Grey as the villain. Where is this going to lead? How is this going to go?
Such an interesting power set.
It really is.
To
and then
put up against Spidey.
It's the now second movie in the MCU really recently that hasn't ended via a massive fight. It's more entered via a mental battle, because they had it in Thunderbolts with the Void.
Oh yeah. And
now they've had it in this. Not saying it's a problem. I'm more saying it's like...
It's the new big blue laser beam going into the sky.
It's this...
Remember
more
when
of it,
every comic book movie, we would just be like, oh, the final battle, big battle, blue laser in the sky. Yeah. Now it's every final battle is in your head.
Yeah. I mean, it's a bit more of a emotional connection to it. And the other thing I love, this goes back to the whole gene stuff, is you can really tell Peter has an impact on people.
Yeah.
He met this chick twice or 3 times.
Yeah.
And she wanted to make sure he stayed alive because he's safe. Like, he is...
So I saw that red carpet interview before I saw the movie, which is really annoying. Even though that I was pretty much sure that it was Jean Grey. I would have liked to have that reveal in the cinema, like confirmed. But before that reveal, when they finally get the facial recognition and they're like, oh, her name is Jean Elaine Grey or whatever. All the things that she was doing, I was like, they better have some really good rationale why she's being such a bitch. Because she was moving like... She went into some old dude and made him walk into traffic.
Bro, like Florence Pugh said, she was hitting some big potato
stuff.
She
was big potatoes.
She was big potato.
Yeah.
I was a bit like, you sure this ain't no small potato stuff? This is mind control.
And all of the manipulation and like the scene on the rooftop with MJ and how she was in their head and like made them kiss, and then it's like, yes, touch her, kiss her. You're like, oh, like there was when I was in the theater when that clicked for everybody, because before that was really revealed, I was like, she's in her head. Like this isn't
she
MJ.
Pulled up the mask, and as soon as she kissed, me and Tam looked at each other, and we were both like,
"What the fuck?
That's not that." Yeah. And then when she went Peter, I'm like, "Yeah, nah, there's no way I kiss. This ain't no Disney. It's not a
fairy
movie.
tale. Yeah.
But
True Love's kiss broke the curse. I don't think so.
Tiny thing. Tom's performance in that small section when he starts crying and hugging her, you could feel the relief where he's like. It's like he's letting it off his chest.
And then all of a sudden, back to square one.
It's like, oh. When he said you're a monster, I'm like, yeah, you fucking are, man. You are a monster.
And, you know, like, we haven't really talked about the mutation and that whole thing as well. Like, that was a very interesting...
still very comic booky with, like, the 90s Spider-Man. It's like, it is... The mutation was a big problem at one point, and he did go to the X-Men in that run.
Yeah.
It's very interesting to think, because... That made me more think of other characters in the MCU who would have a mutation which could take over.
Yeah.
Because obviously the Hulk has something like that.
Yeah.
Who's another character that you can think... I can't think off the top of my head.
We've got a couple of examples of, like, in the X-Men, you've got Beast, who starts out and he's just got, you know, opposable feet. And extra strong, and then his mutation accelerates and he becomes blue and hairy. You know, like there is a precedent to be set for a mutation to
take over,
evolve. But also, is he a mutant or is he enhanced? Because he's enhanced because of the spider bite. Like, he's been bitten by a radioactive spider. We know that.
I feel like he's the perfect middle ground.
But he's also a mutant.
Yeah,
like maybe it's like a Deadpool, where, like, you know, Deadpool, they had to impose some stress to unlock the mutation gene. Maybe that's like before he was just bitten by the spider, and he's got all the powers that he had up until this movie.
It's level,
and then his mutation. He was a mutant the whole time, but his mutation was only unlocked after the stress of all this MJ stuff. He sees the girl that he loves kissing another guy. That's literally his girlfriend.
Yeah,
like, and now she's with another guy. And then he crashes out, justifiably so.
100%.
And his X gene, I guess, unlocks, and he becomes stronger and like organic webs and all of that.
That's a good point. I do feel like Spider-Man is the perfect middle ground of superheroes, mutants.
Yeah.
Because he is an enhanced human via a mutation.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, like there's a combination of things going on.
I'm very interested to see how that moves in the future, because obviously at the end of the movie he learned to control it.
Yeah.
So I'm very interested. Are you right? Is he now a mutant? Or is he just still Spider-Man with an extra mutation?
The second one.
Spider-Man with an extra mutation.
Yeah. The
so
second one.
bro's got the, you know, when you click in the 2 sticks on PlayStation. He's got the power moves now.
He does. He does.
Honestly,
he's unlocked rage mode.
Yeah, he's unlocked. Yeah, rage mode.
Yeah.
I'm keen. Big positive for me.
Okay.
One thing I said last week, our predictions. I don't want them to skip over the third movie.
Oh yeah. Peter 2 had
Peter
these.
2.
Yeah.
That's all I needed. All I wanted was one line. He was like, all right, organic webbing. Peter 2 had organic webbing. He's so cool.
How fucking gross was it?
Oh,
like in the first scene where he was like pussing it out of his wrist.
It gave me Spider-Man 1 vibes. Remember when it zoomed in on the fingers? And
it was weird. And that's how Spider-Man should be. He's a weird, sticky boy.
That's how mutants would feel.
Exactly right. Right.
But that's a small detail. That's all I needed.
Yeah.
And all he said, and it was more of a under his breath. He was like, organic webbing. All right, Peter 2 had organic webbing. He was cool.
Yeah.
So it's I've got this.
Yeah.
It would have been a little bit cool if they did the up and away.
Yeah. I mean, that was another echo of the old movies where he's like trying all the hand gestures.
I love it when he's swinging with Zendaya and he goes, web off. Web off. Like, surely in her head, she's like,
what the fuck?
Does this guy...
Does he know what he's doing?
Yeah, they were cool.
He like smashed... He was figuring out how to swing again because it's a completely different mechanism to how the webs work. And then he like smashes through billboards and then fights Scorpion.
And he's got like all the pigeons on him at that point because he's stuck himself.
But also back to Jean Grey because Scorpion.
Oh yeah, sorry.
She did some things in the lead up to this where I was like, is she irredeemable? Like, she's doing some fucked up shit. When we get the backstory of her and her sister, and she's trying to find her sister that was abducted by Damage Control. The whole time she's looking for VMAX.
What a reveal, by the way.
Oh yeah,
the whole movie, I was like, "What the fuck is VMAX?" I was trying to work it out.
I was like, "She's fucking fiending for those V-Bucks, man."
I was like, VMAX. She was Max in Stranger Things, so it's not that. I was like,
Vecna Max.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like, "What is this VMAX?" And then when she's like that, and I look up, and like it looks up, I was like, fuck.
There was many moments in this movie, and I don't know because it was sold out, everybody's excited, but like saw the aircon, there was an audible like
it's
in the theater.
Very dark undertones in here. That's her sister.
That is what I wanted.
Exactly.
In my X-Men. And this is what I'm saying. It's the perfect like even backdoor pilot.
The glass. That's like that gave me Fox X-Men vibes.
Yeah, Magneto with the coin.
Yeah.
It's
in very
first class.
Yeah.
The way that, Damage Control, and this is what I was saying when I'm glad I watched Wonder Man before.
Oh yeah.
Because the whole thing in Wonder Man was Damage Control was trying to put him in jail.
It was Damage Control. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay,
so and Damage Control, they've been in the MCU since Homecoming. That was the introduction of Damage Control.
With Shocker, right?
Well, Damage Control, I mean, they had the Shocker gloves in this movie, but Damage Control was in the opening scene of Homecoming with Vulture.
It was Vulture, because Shocker
was working with Vulture, and they were getting the scrap from the Battle of New York in Avengers, and Damage Control comes in. They were introduced, and they've forever after that been a shady kind of background organization.
Yes.
Appearing in all sorts of things. I'm pretty sure they were in WandaVision as well. That wasn't S.H.I.E.L.D., it was Damage Control.
Yes.
That were trying to like get Wanda out of there.
Underlying been there this whole time.
Yeah, and now they're coming up, and I think they're gonna kind of be where in the MCU, the mutant registration sort of thing, the Sentinels, that's all gonna come from damage control. They've already got weapons to take out Spider-Man's web. Like they're getting precautions for all superpowered people. So it's not just superpowered people. It's not just mutants, but it's superpowered people. But I think there's going to be a hell of a focus on mutants, and especially just like the way that they were experimenting on her, and like the sister went through all of this, and they were orphans because they were mutants. The backstory justified her actions for me.
So weird. I just had this side note. Sadie Sink basically got to play 11 in this movie.
Yeah, literally. There was proper shot for shot role reversals of Vecna and Max and Jean Grey and the damage control guy.
Yeah, it was
like it was the same where they pull him over and he was like,
It was.
You know what I mean?
I just thought about it then because I was just like, because even like the testing, the stress testing, and doing that, it was just like, what?
Yeah,
whoa,
it's literally just like the Stranger Things sort of thing, and that's what damage control is doing, and they're experimenting on people, and they, but also they did make sure to show, even though she made that guy walk in front of a fucking car, like that was a bit much, and then like all of the emotional manipulation was a bit much, but she was just trying to get her sister, and I think, is it justifiable? Maybe. Is it understandable? Yes.
Understandable, and I reckon the only reason it's justifiable is because at that point in her life when that happened, it showed it's us versus them.
Yeah.
It already set the tone of humans take on mutants.
And her sister was her only person.
She went, they all think I'm different, so they're all disposable for my gain. Yeah. Those people jumping. I really like that. Yeah. That was such a cool...
The way that they did her powers were really cool.
It's nice how it grew through the movie. Like, it wasn't like...
Stress tested her in the thing as well.
She's one snap away from becoming the Dark Phoenix. No, she is a young girl that has learning to develop her powers. Yeah. And now because of this stress test, she's now the Jean Grey we know in the comics, where she's got that power scale where she can do multiple things.
I really appreciated also how they kind of set up, like, Peter's making this inhibitor chip to control his mutation, and Banner being like, is that a good idea? Like, if you can just universally put anybody, you can put this chip on anybody and they're going to control or bring everybody 100%. Down. That's coming back.
Yeah. Damage control, 100%.
Bringing that in. They're going to imprison mutants, put the chips on them.
And use them as
It's going to be a whole thing.
They're going to use them as weapons.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. They're going to be... It's going to be used somehow in a bad way, and Peter's going to obviously feel responsible. And so is Banner, in a way, because he got the idea from Banner.
Yeah.
But even like when Banner said, "Who's for you to decide?
Yeah.
What's the good parts and what's the bad parts?"
And like, who are you to decide how nature decides to like act? Yeah. Which is what a mutation is. It's all a natural thing.
Early predictions was the whole man spider stuff.
Yeah.
This still could set it up in a future project because the mutation is there. All it takes is the wrong thing and the arachnid part to go all the way, and we get a man spider.
I don't think we'll get it though.
I know. I don't think we are, but it could happen.
Yeah. Predictions.
Telling me there's a chance.
Okay. Was there anything else we wanted to touch on?
There's so much.
I could keep going.
The chick, the police officer.
Oh, she was in The Bear, yeah?
Yeah, she's in The Bear, which also has John Berthold in it, which is really funny.
Yeah.
Which also has
She was great.
Which also has the thing in it.
Oh,
which
yeah.
is really funny. So, so all the people in The Bear are now getting... But no, I really like the dynamic. It reminded me of Yuri in the game.
Yuri? No, that's the guy that voices Spider-Man.
I think her name's Yuri in the game too. Yeah, I think it is Yuri in the game.
Sounds right.
It is.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, the
police, dynamic between
in the game with her and Peter, it was a similar thing. I enjoyed that. So the theme of this movie was isolation and not trying to tackle all your problems on your own. You can, like, if you can connect with people and rely on.
Unironically, it's also a work-life balance.
Yeah,
like, come on, bro.
Yeah. Literally.
When they say put all your heart into your work, like, come on, there's time where you need to take the mask off.
100%. And I thought that was portrayed really well in her dynamic with him. You know, at the beginning, she's like, "You don't even know my son's names," and he's like, "I'm pretty sure their names are Pappy." That's a joke. And then at the end of the movie, he knows their names, and they got like a better relationship. He's making the effort to go and try and reconnect with Ned. To have a friend, and like he can just go and hang out with Ned as Spider-Man as well in the suit. But Ned now kind of knows that Peter is Spider-Man, but doesn't know that Peter and him are friends from the past. But they can start a new thing as friends.
It was also fun with that, him like questioning him on the web fluid stuff. Yeah, because they were working on that.
Yeah, they were working on that together. Yeah. And then you've got, you know, Frank and Peter being able to kind of like collaborate on.
It's honestly, this whole movie is just Tom Holland's Peter Parker's dynamics with everyone is the best part of the movie.
Him and Hulk, same sort of thing.
Yep.
Him and Jean.
Yep.
The whole thing with Jean is like, you don't have to do this all alone. You can find there is people like me, like Peter, that can help.
Yep.
And we can work together and we can rely on each other and kind of make sure that we're all okay. Which she's then going to go and do that with the X-Men, you know? Just so good.
I just remembered like another Jean part was her when she took Frank over.
Oh yeah.
And he's like,
have fun with that.
Have fun with that, Peter. And then is when in the vault where he
have
goes,
fun with that, Peter.
Yeah. In the vault. In the vault after he snaps, he's like, oh my God. It's the one-liners.
Yeah.
Are those the 1% that go over that make this such a Spider-Man ordeal? It was so good. It was it's so New York. Them two arguing with each other on the cam and they're both like the New York arms and all that. And then so even in when he takes MJ to his home and it's like trying to, they were like, all the traps fell down.
Traps,
and he's just like, what are you doing, Frank? Like, and they're arguing. And
you're going to kill somebody.
And then MJ's kind of like, I don't care. I just want to go home.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, I got chili. Watch out for the claymores.
Yeah. He's like, I like her. She probably put some pants on.
So, and then, there was another scene. I think it was with, before they're in the vault, he's like, all right, how about I go for her and then you deal with the Hulk? And he's like,
you just trying to get out of fighting the Hulk? He's like, yeah. Fair enough.
And then all those like bickerments and that ends in that final scene after Frank accidentally shoots him.
Yeah. So Frank's trying to shoot Jean.
Peter does the Peter thing.
The heroic thing, the Peter thing. And sacrifices himself.
I thought he was going to low-key die at that point.
I was 50-50. I was like,
no.
It did well to make me think that Spider-Man might actually die in a Spider-Man
Obviously,
movie.
he probably would have come back in like a
Secret Wars or
something.
Whatever.
But I was still like, no.
Yeah.
Don't end it this way.
Yeah.
But then you end it with him in the hospital bed. Frank ends up putting the mask on because he's like, it's all right, kid. I got a way for you to get out of here.
Yeah.
So Peter walks out in a jumper. He's got the mask on. They're like, hey, look, it's Spider-Man, as he walks out to make you feel like, oh, they know it's him.
Yeah.
But then it's actually, all good?
Yeah.
Yeah, then it's actually Frank pretending to be him in there, and he's like making everyone so laughed
good.
at that point.
And the fact that, like, you know, we've had, as a journey of a character, we've had him, Spider-Man, growing in popularity in Homecoming, then absolutely like character assassination by Mysterio, and then
he got revealed to the world.
He got revealed to the world, and that was like a whole thing. And now we're back in it, and we're getting like Spider-Man parades, and fucking New York loves Spider-Man.
New York loves Spider-Man. You had the little kid look at Tom, and they did
I know.
that.
The whole time when that, I was like, oh, this is so nice that he's getting praise. I'm like, where's J. Jonah Jameson now, eh? Where is he?
Sitting at home pissed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because he was like making all this stuff about Spider-Man, and then probably got discredited because he was a crazy bloody...
It was...
Yeah.
That was a small moment in the film. And I don't know, maybe it just felt like it was also Tom appreciating, like, I get to be this character. Because how it was, everyone was like cheering and saying, yeah, happy about, like, we love you, Spider-Man, blah, blah. And he just got to sit there as Peter and take it in.
Yeah.
Not wearing the mask, not being the person that's getting the praise.
As a bystander. He got to just kind of experience that.
It was kind of like, damn, they do love me.
Yeah.
It reminded me of Spider-Man 3 when he gets the key and he's like, they love me.
The key to the city. Second time we've seen Spider-Man get a key to the city in a movie. Yeah.
Now, shall we speak post-credit scene?
I think that's where this conversation is going.
Yes.
So Spider Tracker app.
I feel like they missed the chance of putting something in mid-credit scene. They really could have.
I was kind of expecting some sort of X-Men.
Yeah, I kind of wish they did.
I also wish I did, but also I don't know how well developed the X-Men is at this point in time.
To be fair, they still could have put something Spider-Man related then. Like a comedy little... I don't know. I feel like it could have had a mid-credit scene.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it could have, but it didn't. And the post-credit scene as well, it was very much just like a vague tease.
Very vague.
Now, as a comic book historian, we know that Secret Wars is coming out in 2027 next year after Doomsday.
So the post-credit scene is the
Spider Tracker
the Spider Tracker app that Ned develops throughout the movie.
Yep.
To track down Spider-Man, and it's him on Earth, and then it said location unknown, and he just moves and keeps moving and moving and moving and moving, and then stops.
Space.
And then it says location found, location unknown, or something like that. It was something like that.
Yeah, it's like, location found, but it's like out in deep space.
Who knows?
So in Secret Wars, in both versions of that story, both the 2015 one and the old one, a bunch of different heroes from a bunch of different places and time and universes and whatnot are summoned to Battle World.
Yep.
Which is exactly what it is.
Doom created it.
Yeah, Doom created Battle World. Battle World is exactly what it sounds like. It's a world where a bunch of different people come and cross over and battle, and there's different factions
they also
that rise up.
They touched on it in the 90s cartoon.
Yeah, they did. There was a version of it in the 90s cartoon.
Because Spider-Man had to pick his team.
Yeah, and he's like, Doctor Doom, I think the Fantastic Four have dealt with Doctor Doom, so he gets the whole Fantastic Four. And he gets Iron Man because he helped him with Venom and Carnage, and then Storm because she's powerful. And Lizard. Not Wolverine.
Not Wolverine, no.
No, he gets the Lizard.
The Lizard, yes. Yeah, it's good. Connors.
Yeah. But that's a very small scale version of what that story is. It is also where we first get the black suit Spider-Man,
yes, the symbiote.
which I feel like we're going to get black suit Spider-Man in Secret Wars at the very least.
Apparently in an interview, they were like, because Tom has actively said he wants to pass the baton to Miles, which will be, I feel like, is 100% developing in this new trilogy. It will somehow develop. It has to. I feel like it will.
When's the next Into the Spider-Verse movie come out? Next year?
Next year or the following. It delays.
So I think it's supposed to come out next year at this point in time.
So that'll be the other Marvel thing next year.
It's Sony though.
It's Sony, yeah. But yeah, so that's actively been said, and then someone apparently asked him about a symbiote, and he's like, I don't know how they would develop it in the MCU.
Yeah.
We all know you're bullshit, mate. Secret Wars is 100% when they're going to develop this.
We love recreating these comic book covers at the moment.
They are going to... Early prediction, it's another whole year and a bit away. We will get Black Suit Spider-Man in Secret Wars.
Yeah.
Either during the movie or at the end of the movie.
So here's my prediction. I don't think we're going to get a whole Spider-Man story with the black suit in the MCU in a Spider-Man movie. I think we're just going to have it in Secret Wars. And...
So no Venom?
No, I don't think so.
Not even happens in Secret Wars. Brings it back. It doesn't.
I don't think so.
Damn, no Venom storyline will hurt, but it's weird.
I know as much as you do.
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
It's all speculation. I
feel...
don't know if that's something that Marvel are interested in.
To be fair, do they even have the rights actually?
No,
because that's pure Sony still. Only Spider-Man's the only character that's properly crossed over. They can.
Marvel can use whatever.
Oh no, yeah. If it's in a Spider-Man film, they can. Yes.
Yeah. So you might not be able to necessarily just put Venom into an Avengers movie without.
Oh
Spider-Man.
no. I was more thinking of another Spider-Man.
Doing a Venom storyline in a Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe. I'm just thinking how much separation you have between the Tom Hardy films.
That was another thing he got asked. There was actual plans that all those Sony-verse villains were going to cross over. There was talks.
Of course there was.
Yeah.
But none of the movies made any money.
No.
So they canned it.
Yeah.
Which is good because they need to stop You know,
I mean, the only one I would have enjoyed would have been Tom Hardy's Venom. I reckon that would have been fun.
with what?
In the Tom movie.
Oh,
the double Tom.
yeah, sure.
It would have worked.
Look, I enjoyed Tom Hardy's Venom.
Guilty pleasures. They're my guilty pleasure movies.
Yeah, exactly right. They're very early 2000s sort of like.
Oh, if they came out in the early 2000s,
they would have popped off.
They would have popped.
Yeah. But as far as like Venom interacting with Spider-Man, I would much rather a more accurate portrayal of Eddie Brock.
Yeah.
Like the Tom Hardy version of Eddie Brock was very Tom Hardy Eddie Brock. Yeah. Which I enjoyed, but I just I know. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody with Tom Hardy's build at the peak of Tom Hardy's build, with the kneeling down at an altar, praying to God that Spider-Man dies sort of energy that Topher Grace had.
I mean, he was still. He did have the build, but he definitely was a good.
He had the personality.
Yeah, he had
for sure.
He had the flash.
Yeah,
he
hated him.
He for me, he was my number one hate watch my number one hater in a superhero movie until the new Superman movie.
Oh, with Lex? Yeah.
Like he was like, who's a top tier hater? He was, because he asked for Peter to die in a church.
Yeah.
Like that's cooked. Yeah. But then when I saw Lex, I was like, fuck, he's a D1 hater, bro.
Yeah.
All those motherfuckers tweeting bad shit about him and that.
Oh yeah, the monkeys.
I was like, you hate this man.
Oh, so good. I can't wait for Man of Tomorrow. I want more Lex Luthor.
Proper hater.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Secret Wars, I do agree. We'll have Spider-Man as with the symbiote. It probably will be the classic symbiote. He's now a bad guy. You have to fight him a bit, and then he comes back. You know what I mean?
Should we make some more Secret Wars predictions since it's based on the post-credit scene of Spider-Man? Do you think, yes or no, will we have Ryan Gosling in Secret Wars before we see him in Ghost Rider? I'm going to say no.
No, but if we do, it'll be like
very quick.
Yeah, it'll be like the world. You know how like at the end of No Way Home, the big ring was opening and you saw other figures.
Yeah, like silhouettes and stuff.
Yeah, silhouettes. Yeah. It'll be similar to that, where like maybe the world resets and then it's like flashed, or even in like, I don't know, if they do like the credit scene has like the Marvel logo, and you know how sometimes it shows people. Could be something like that. You know what I mean?
I enjoyed the Marvel logo in this film.
The introduction, it was fucking good.
It's cool.
Very good.
Very cool.
Black Panther, I do believe in
Secret Wars, and then
I feel like that's how he's introduced into this MCU because he's older. But Shiri's still in Doomsday, and I'm assuming will be in Secret Wars.
Yeah.
And she's.
I'm so keen. I think
Marvel is back.
Well and truly.
When
back.
people were like, "Oh, I'm not excited anymore," I'm sorry, but maybe you're just getting old, and you're just not into this stuff anymore. Because I'm fucking keen.
Yeah, man.
Did you see that trailer I sent? It was Doomsday trailer with the Infinity War music or Endgame music.
No, I didn't watch it.
I sent it to you, and at first I agreed. I was like, damn, this trailer was actually a really good trailer, but it just needed
the music,
that intense music.
Yeah.
But then seeing the trailer in cinemas, I still got chills. Yeah. I was still like, damn.
So cool.
Yeah. I reckon RDJ is going to fucking kill it.
Oh.
I reckon he's going to fucking kill it.
If you pay him that much money, you better hope he fucking kills it.
Yeah. And you can tell he's enjoying himself too.
Yeah,
at the Comic-Con, you could tell he was like, and he did the accent too.
Yeah.
So keen. But yes, I feel like this is a perfect teaser for Secret Wars, or even if it's.
Oh, and that's exactly what it is. It's a tease. Wars, eh? Yeah, that post-credit scene. Yeah, it has to be Secret Wars. What else would that be?
Yeah. No, yeah, definitely. Well, it's obviously him either going to Battle World or him escaping an incursion.
He's gone to Battle World. He's gone to Battle World.
If anything, it's just we have to wait till September for
Endgame
re-release, and then Doomsday, because Doomsday's going to answer a lot.
Yeah,
because he's not in Doomsday.
No,
I mean, if he is, I feel like
it would be a very quick.
It'd be very quick.
Yeah. He's not going to be He's not, but I think he will be in Secret Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I said, if he's in Doomsday, it'll be the equivalent to when they're, when the scene in the trailer where they're all together as a group, it'll be them maybe naming off heroes they know that are present but can't help. You know what I mean? Like that'll be the equivalent I could see it being if he's in it at all. You know what I mean?
Oh, like an offhanded mention.
Yeah, like an offhanded mention, like, oh, I know this guy. Like, it could legit be Black Widow being like, oh yeah, I know someone who's.
But these small potatoes.
Yeah. That's another thing.
I would ask about Spider-Man, but he's very meager potatoes.
The scene when they're in the spa and his feet.
Yeah, fucking so gold. Like just so funny.
Even him walking out in the towel, mask still on.
Yeah. Oh man, that was such a good scene.
Yeah,
such a good
scene. It's such a simple scene, but it's so good.
I wouldn't mind a meeting in that office.
That is even the second time she shows up and he's like, damn, it actually is your office.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck,
She's actually turned into such a very likable, developed character, eh?
Yeah.
Since Black Widow.
Yeah. Especially her in Thunderbolts.
Yeah. That was her homecoming. Like, it was her.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm very
happy.
Yeah. Overall, met my expectations. My expectations were high, but it's Spider-Man, so
yeah, I can't wait to watch it again.
I was, like you said, I was grinning throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
I enjoyed myself.
Just sitting there like,
yeah.
Yeah.
And Ned was right when he had his little psychotic board trying to work shit out, and he was like, he narrowed it down to Flash Thompson and the teacher for some reason.
Yeah. Because those are the two people that make the most sense, obviously.
But he is right when he was like, oh no, I think Zendaya actually said it when she was mind controlled by Jean. Wait.
I'm just trying to think of what you could be thinking about.
No. You know how they said you saved us at school?
Yeah.
You saved us in Europe.
Yeah. Spider Monkey.
We obviously knew each other.
Night Monkey.
Yeah, Night Monkey.
Yeah.
When did she say that scene? Was that on the rooftop? Because I thought
No, I think...
Yeah, wasn't that when Jean was controlling
her? No. I think it was when they were in the Punisher's house. After she's read the letter.
Maybe. I've already...
I need to watch it again.
Yeah.
I need to watch it again.
No. Oh no, we have to watch it again.
Oh no.
No, because I was about to say, if that's on the rooftop scene, I thought she didn't have any memory, and Jean used the memory against him to then kiss him.
No, it wasn't in that scene.
No, it wasn't in that scene?
It wasn't in that scene. It definitely wasn't in that scene.
Yeah. Okay.
But she can do that though.
No, but yes, they were correct. Like, it would have
been in that scene.
That's what I'm wondering.
I don't know.
But then she could have just taken Peter's memories because she was in his head at one point. Anyway.
Yeah.
No, my main thing about this was it would be kind of weird if you're like Nettles, MJ gone, he has saved us a multiple amount of times.
Yeah.
Why us?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then he's like just hanging out in our apartment.
Yeah. It does make sense why Ned had a massive board going, who is this guy?
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm stoked. I'm smiling talking about it now. I want to go see it again now.
I want to watch it again. I wonder if there's any sessions this afternoon.
Very good movie. Go see it if you haven't seen it. I don't know why you would still be listening if you haven't seen it.
I don't know who the hell is not planning to watch this movie. It might be the biggest opening of all time. I saw. Definitely the biggest since the last Spider-Man movie, because the last Spider-Man movie had the biggest opening weekend of all time. This might beat it.
Yeah. It's very good, man. And you said it's if not, it is probably the perfect way to set up the X-Men.
Yeah.
In
another movie. Yeah.
Because the other thing is, you've got to taste. People who will go watch this movie will get a taste.
Yeah.
For that character.
Yeah.
So then when she shows up again in the X-Men, they're like, oh, she was from Spider-Man.
And that's what I was saying before. with this being the biggest opening of all time, every man and his fucking dog is seeing this Spider-Man movie. So that means every man and his dog has seen Jean and seen the scenes and been introduced to the character.
And this is where it's like not everyone knows who she is in a way. Like Tam didn't know at first. I was like, oh, she's from the X-Men. She's like, oh wait, she's her, like the redhead chick in the X-Men.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes. So it's like that kind of set. I said to her that it's now going to set up the X-Men. She's like, oh, cool. You know what I mean? Like it's a cool way to do it. It's an interesting way to do it. Like if I pitched you a movie 2 years ago and said, we're doing a Spider-Man movie where Jean Grey's the main villain, and then it's revealed, and then at the end of the movie she turns a leaf, blah blah blah. Yeah, you'd probably look at me like, why the fuck are you picking Jean Grey out of all people to be? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, even if you said that to me, I'd be like, huh? Yeah. You have so many villains you could decide,
but it worked.
But they made it work.
It worked
in a very good way.
Yeah.
Music awesome.
Needle drops were excellent.
Needle drops awesome. Visually awesome.
So colourful. So like the practical
the
swinging.
Motherfucking suit.
The suit was so good.
In every scene.
Yeah.
It popped.
It was picturesque. It was cinematic. It was heartfelt. It was inspiring. It was emotional. It was everything you want a Spider-Man. Funny. It was fun.
It was fun and funny.
Yeah. It was everything that you pretty much want in a Spider-Man movie. I'd say it is easily my favorite of the Tom Holland ones so far.
Yes.
And I want to watch Spider-Man 2 again. I don't know. It's nostalgia goggles, right? Yeah. I don't know if I like it more than Spider-Man.
The first one?
I don't know if that's nostalgia goggles. I really like that movie. But
I always find it hard when
it is close.
I do find it hard. It's a similar thing with The Odyssey. I've seen The Odyssey once and I've seen Interstellar like 10 times.
Yeah.
So it is hard to pin up a movie I've just gone to watch.
Exactly right.
So you could chuck on Spider-Man 1 and I know what every fucking scene is.
Yeah. You could probably like say all the lines of dialogue.
Like it's hard to match movies up that way because I love them both for different reasons. In a way. Like the original Toby movies have Sam Raimi, such a darker tone to him in certain aspects. There's some horror aspects to it. Like think about Green Goblin in that fucking burning building. That shook me as a kid. Or even the final fight scene was fucking intense.
Yeah.
Or Norman turning into Green Goblin
and then strangling that guy.
Yeah. Well, that's for some hectic shit.
Man, I don't, like anytime I've ever been in like a shower that looks like that,
steam and all shit.
Yeah, I'm just like.
Yeah. And then going to a movie like this, which is very in line with the MCU, but still its own thing. It's hard to try.
You know what?
Definitely the best Tom movie.
Yeah. You know what? I think the movie does rely on the past 3 movies and builds upon that, which is you're going to get that in a sequel. But I think if you only watched this one, it still works.
100%.
It still works.
Where the others don't.
Yeah.
You know what? I love them.
No, actually, no. I think they. I don't see how.
Far From Home doesn't. Far From Home lives off the fact of Endgame. Think about it. The start of that whole movie is trying to be Spider-Man.
But that's another one of those things where it's like, okay, I can have something in this Spider-Man movie that is directly tied to the Avengers movie because everybody that's watched the Avengers movie has also watched the Spider-Man movie.
And I'm sorry, but if you watch Marvel, who hadn't seen Endgame?
Yeah, like, so that's fair enough.
Yeah, 100%. But that's what I mean. Where I feel like this is such a good standalone Spider-Man experience.
Yeah,
going back to what I said with saying it's such a Spider-Man movie. No, it's such a Spider-Man experience.
Yeah,
it really is. It's got the New York. It's got the collaborations with all these other people.
I liked his hideout.
Yeah,
his like little shitty apartment that he's got all the computers
such a
and stuff
small
in.
scene. It's the one where he's developing the chip and he's got the documentary talking about spiders and it's talking about the life cycles, which was in the trailer. And then he just looks over and he's like,
"Can you turn the spider stuff off?"
Yeah, because it's like getting out of its like a skin, and he's like, "Ugh."
Oh yeah, best of the
Toms,
best of the Toms. Have you got anything else to say? My voice is dying. So
I could sit here for another 2 hours and probably talk about.
We got a comment. We got a comment.
We got a comment.
We got a comment.
Here,
I sent it to you. We got
did.
to respond to this comment.
Yes, we did say this. We did say this. Ben.
It was on the how I would do an X-Men movie for the MCU video, which was a segment from a couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
Jojo Garland 8369 says,
Cheers for watching, by the way.
Yeah, no, thank you for actually watching the video and taking the time to comment. The Magneto situation is an easy fix. Just have the reason for him not looking 100 is that his secondary mutation slows down his aging, or put him in a Captain America situation where he's been frozen or in stasis. It's not that big of a deal or stretch. Magneto is a character that is perpetually an old man in comics due to de-aging, re-aging, death, revivals, etc. It's not the craziest thing in the world that a mutant ages significantly slower than regular humans.
Doesn't make sense. It really does make sense.
That's more or less what you were saying.
I did bring up the Captain America thing, I think.
Yeah,
the Frozen thing.
You said time travel or frozen.
Time travel or frozen.
In
but
that video.
The mutation thing is a good way to kind of be like...
Yeah, I mean, it's believable. Jojo, if you're watching, thanks for commenting. My response to that would be, just on a personal level, I know in that specific pitch I was talking about maybe like Denzel Washington or using a different kind of traumatic event in history to...
That's right, because it's the whole big thing with Magneto is the Holocaust sort of stuff. Yeah. So yes.
I'm not married to that idea per se, and I've actually seen a lot of like edits of Lee Pace. He played Ronan the Accuser, potentially being a Magneto. I think he'd be sick. There's a lot of high caliber actors that you can get to play Magneto. It's just, how do you make his backstory make sense in a modern telling of
I also feel this
X-Men
Brand New Day kind of doesn't answer questions, but they are going on a different route with a lot of these X-Men characters.
Yeah.
So they could change his story a tiny bit in a way.
Yeah.
To try, like you said, fit into a modern retelling of these characters. Because Jean, her in the comics, her origin story isn't her fighting Spider-Man. This isn't like a... You know what I mean? It's a very...
Yeah, I mean, her origin in the comics is she uses her powers and her parents send her away.
Exactly. So it's a bit it's a bit different in a way. They've done it in a different sense. So they could... This is a good way, like you said, to touch base with these characters and see where it can lead to.
Yeah.
It's like getting your feet wet. You know what I mean? It's...
Yeah, 100%. And the MCU's always been like an adaptation of the...
They obviously
of the comics. Civil War, for example, nothing like the comic book beat for beat, but it's the same sort of like tension.
The whole Infinity Saga. I'm sorry, but Thanos before the Infinity Saga wasn't this big character.
Oh, he was a big character. He wasn't a well-known.
No, that's what. Yeah, sorry, well-known, not big. He was a big character in the comics, but he wasn't as well-known. And since Infinity Game and End War, how more popular is it at putting in Thanos as the big bad in all the games and everything?
Yeah.
He never used to be that. It always used to be
in the comics. He was in love with the Lady Death and wanted to to kill everybody to please her. Like that was his motivation. And in the movies, everything should be balanced. We've got to cut But there was the line in the movie that brought this up where they were like, why didn't he just make double the food?
And then it's like, it would get him to answer,
I really appreciated that in the movie as well.
But yeah, sorry, back to the comment. But yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. I just feel like, I don't know.
We were also spitballing actors.
Yeah.
At that point too. It was more like... It wasn't like we were trying to develop the story of Magneto. We were more just developing actors to try to figure out who we reckon would be nice.
Yeah. And I'd actually lead probably away from the Denzel Washington casting now, only because of Black Panther 3. I'm pretty sure he's going to be in that.
Oh, cool. That'd be cool.
I don't know if that's been announced yet. I think there's just been a report. So he's supposed to be a character in that, which I think... would be excellent. Yeah. And there's many actors that you can get to play Magneto. I really like what we were saying the other week. Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor. Get Ewan McGregor to play Charles Xavier and get Hayden Christensen to play Magneto. I mean, I just feel like casting somebody in their 40s to 50s would be ideal. And if you got to try and make that make sense by freezing him or having him age slowly, you've also got to make sure that it lines up with Charles as well.
That's
they've got to be the same age.
That's the biggest thing that I said. It's like Charles and Magneto are like a two-piece.
Yeah,
and we can see it in the new trailer. Like,
but you might not necessarily make it the Holocaust in World War II. You might, as I said, you can make it a different tragedy in the world. You could also make one up. We've seen Damage Control now abducting kids in Spider-Man. Exactly. You could very feasibly make it he's from Sokovia. Yeah. And after everything in Avengers 2 in Sokovia, maybe there was
they semi-did it with Wanda and Quicksilver. They did a whole different adaptation of them two characters.
Yeah. They were Sokovian.
They made it so different to what it was in line with the comics. That came down to licensing issues, obviously.
Yeah, but but
it's possible.
It's not alter
impossible.
Yeah. I don't think.
Make him Australian and it'd be the massive emu war that is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'll get you, cunts.
Hugh Jackman returns as Magneto.
The greatest showman. But yeah, no, thanks for the comment. Any other comments you guys want to put in the section? What did you think of Spider-Man? What would you like to see in the MCU coming up? How would you like to see Secret Wars? Let us know all of your opinions and
about
thoughts.
The casting too, Comic-Con, all the
Comic-Con news.
What you're excited for?
We appreciate you watching.
Yeah.
We don't get many views, but the few views that we see, I really do like. It really makes my day. And hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Would help us out a lot. And
the bell notification.
And subscribe if you want to know when the next episode comes out. We drop them every Monday.
Yep.
That'll be Sunday in the US.
Yep.
Depending on where the viewers are. But yeah, no, thank you very much. Enough said.
Cheers. See you next time.